All right, and we're live, Zoo. So whenever you pop in, if you can hear me.
Yep, I got you.
All right. Good.
I was reading
Peevish is on the edge of his seat.
Yeah, man, I got the TV in the hotel right up here, man. I'm watching it in Spanish. Let's go, boys.
ESPN Deportes, man. ESPN Deportes.
No, it's ESPN. They got ESPN too. That's where it's on. But funny thing is, man, the amount of people that have been like talking about the NFL draft down here is ridiculous. Like they're really big fans. Yeah, a lot of them like they've all been talking to me about the Lakers. They're all Lakers fans.
Well, of course. Yeah, that's
and a lot of Niners, Cowboys, and Texans fans.
Texans
makes sense. Yeah.
Do you say Cowboys?
Dallas. Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm about to say
the
Cowboys.
Big team, you know.
Yeah, Niners and Cowboys. That's kind of
classic.
Oh man.
Dude, I can't believe so many quarterbacks are projected first round. I can't believe it. It's too many.
They're saying it's going to be 6, but I
that's
still
a lot.
think
That's a lot.
Yeah, I don't
Six
think
quarterbacks
Knicks is going to get the first round. I don't think Knicks is.
Yeah.
Like what's the bust rate going to be? Like 1 for 6, 2 for 6 this year? Like only 2 guys going to be good out of these 6 quarterbacks? Like there's no way all these guys.
Well, that might be progress because what was Trevor's class is
that class is a disaster. Everyone's off the team except for Trevor Lawrence, I think.
Yeah. And who knows,
Fields,
man?
Zach Wilson, Mac Jones. Yeah.
He might lose his job to Mac Jones, man. You never know.
God, stop it.
I still don't understand that trade. I would rather keep the 6th round pick. I mean, I'm just not giving that up for Matt. I'll go find.
Yeah, who knows? You could find a diamond in the rough with that, like on an offensive lineman. You can find a diamond in the rough O lineman later. That's usually how like good teams draft. I feel like they go like D line and O line. You get like really deep in the draft. And you can find someone. Not every time, but I don't know, man. We'll see.
I'm more interested to see what you guys do with 9 because I'm starting to trend towards you guys going to trade it. Somebody's going to want to get up there and get a quarterback, and you guys are going to get a nice little haul for that.
Yeah.
You think that, or you think we're going to trade up for someone?
They ain't getting Marvin Harrison, man.
Malik Neighbors?
They're not going to be traded now.
Because the Chargers are a huge trade candidate right now.
Yeah, they're trading back for sure. Yeah, they're definitely. But I think they're trading back with like a Denver or Minnesota.
Like 12, 13 range, yeah.
Yeah. And I think the Jets, too, where are they? What are they, 9, 11? Or they're 10?
They're right after the Bears' second.
9, yeah. I think they may trade back because they're saying their GM doesn't like to not have picks. So I think he might trade back and get like a receiver and maybe a tackle. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, I mean.
Well, I guess as we're waiting for the draft, should we talk a little about the NBA playoffs? I know we're doing draft day, but, man, some of those games, man, have just been crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, that Denver Nuggets Lakers game was one of the greatest games I witnessed in my entire life, man.
It reminded me of the quad shot.
Dude,
but like not as suspenseful.
It was bad. It was better, man. It was
and then
better.
AD celebrated.
Yeah,
the Kawhi shot is better because it had the suspense of like you don't know if it's going to end. It was like, and it was a bigger state game. But
the end of that game was a 20-point comeback. But then it was Bron steals it for the dunk. They freaking run down. They jack in. Then Porter Jr. had that weird play. Gets the ball jacked.
Oh yeah, getting when Jokic did something, and Porter caught it and it made the 3.
He was trying to get the foul. He was trying to get the foul. Aaron Gordon saved the ball. Jackson, like that fourth quarter was just.
And Zoo, we can't glaze over this, man.
What?
Wide open shot.
Oh yeah, LeBron wide open, bricks the 3, and went in and out. He
sat there for like 2 seconds, and I was like, "Oh man, this is like Jordan against the Jazz, man, right here." And then
this is what I was hoping like he would have like because as much time as he had is like this is where I know people talk about it's the drive to the rim and 3-point league, but it's like this is when a mid-range shot is so. Like valuable. If he would have just took a couple feet in, he was more deadly from mid range. Would have been. Because this is an easier shot, even though it's dead on and it's a 3-point shot. I still would rather you have like DeRozan in that instance. DeRozan probably takes a couple feet in, knocks it down, because that's just what he does is mid range.
KG would have taken one step inside the 3-point line, man, and he would have nailed it. That was KG's shot, ran right there.
God, I forgot how KG was
he couldn't hit a 3, but he could
underrated
hit
mid range. Underrated mid range guy.
But dude, that last play is crazy. They get the ball. Jokic is like, no timeout. We running it up. We're ISOing Jamal Murray. Get the freaking clear the right side for Jamal Murray. Get the switch on to AD. And like
the West actually, the series are not as exciting as I thought they were going to be.
Dude, the Suns are getting blasted. That's Suns series. You're getting
like we might get 3 sweeps.
Beginning of the year, man. Beginning of the year, that big 3-1 gonna be it, man.
Dude, they're getting exposed, man. This is some bad basketball.
I will say Peebush called that, and I am one game. I'm still gonna give them. They got to play game 3, and I'm gonna give them because they could hold serve.
They go home, yeah.
But if they lose any game at home, we need to have a very serious conversation about Kevin Durant. Very serious, bro.
Yeah.
Like I saw something where they were saying Jokic, like somebody was arguing. I saw this on Twitter, like arguing Jokic and KD's legacy. I was like, Jokic's legacy is better than Kevin Durant. Sorry, I don't know who that guy with the little AV that's like a fish or whatever. Yeah, sorry, bro, you're wrong. Like their legacies right now are kind of maybe like even, and Jokic is kind of passing him. Like
KD was camping in the corner in that series. Like it was like Devin Booker ISO, Bradley Beal ISO. It was really bad.
It's weird. I don't understand. Like KD is, and I guess because they don't have a point, but it's like maybe I think
that's the biggest reason. They don't have a guy.
Because if you look back at Brooklyn too,
they need a Rondo.
Yeah, like he didn't have a point in Brooklyn either. So it's like maybe he would benefit from like a Chris Paul or something like that.
No, they just need Tyler Hero, man. Give him 14 assists.
Him too. I told people Zoo that is alarming. Like I know they shot crazy from 3, but I didn't know Hero had 14
they hit
assists
23 3-pointers. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna win if you hit 23 threes. Like,
but to his point, Sean mentioned this too. He's like the Celtics also shot really well from 3, and they destroyed in 3-point on game 1. So it's really it's back to last year. Who was hitting the most 3-pointers?
And the Heat. Now that I'm thinking, Heat, they always shoot. It's not just
they
keep doing it against the Celtics. They always shoot well. They always shoot well against the Celtics, which is
Caleb
weird.
Martin, man. He loves to play the Celtics.
Caleb Martin has been awful this year. And then in the playoffs against the Celtics, it's time to light it up again.
And who's the Highsmith guy? He's just making 3.
I don't know. Dude, now it's Tyler Hero and the G Leaguers, man, getting it done.
Yeah.
Like, God dang.
Hey, don't hate on Bam. Had an unbelievable.
He had a good offensive game. Yeah, actually had a good offensive game.
Yeah. And that's the philosophy I don't understand with the Heat or with the Celtics. It's like Bam is their only guy. Just attack him and get him in foul trouble. I don't get it.
Dude, they got Eminem up there with Roger Goodell right now.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I forgot him.
Got that not afraid in the background.
Why do they excuse my language, YouTube, but like why do they always boo Roger Goodell? Does anybody have a reason why they do that, or is it just they do it?
It's just part of the tradition now, man.
I don't get it. Like, what is he done so bad where he has to get booed every time?
I forget why it started in the first place, though.
It might have started with the guy before him. I don't know.
Man, if he starts rapping right now, that'd be so hype.
You just standing there.
Yeah. That's like the first time I've seen actually Eminem in like years. I never see him like.
He doesn't come out in public much.
No.
But he will for anything Detroit. He always does.
Yeah. Respect that. Lions fan.
Oh, who else?
That's a true fan.
Is that Amon Ra? Is that the Sun God? Aiden?
I didn't see him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calvin Johnson. Let's go, dude. There's a guy you don't see anymore.
Yeah, he
am I on a lag?
Too. I think Peebush might be a tad faster.
Yeah, I'm
actually a lot faster.
What
do you see right now, Zoo?
I just see Eminem hitting his chest.
Yeah, I just saw that too. Yeah. Me and Zoo are on the same. So Peebush is going to get it before we do.
I'm on that Sling TV streaming. Yeah, I see the Sun God now. That is a huge lag.
It's like about 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's a huge lag. Yeah.
All right, yeah. So I guess that's okay because I guess we're kind of here for the Bears. But
yeah, I'm about to say you'll get it before we do. So
that's great.
Your facial reaction will tell it all.
All right, well, that's kind of what we're going for, right? Yeah. I'm really interested to see. I'm really interested to see who ends up moving though, because I do think there's going to be. I know we talked about the Chargers, but like, I don't know, man. Like,
I know. I think top 3 is locked, right? Quarterbacks. I think top 3 is going to be locked.
Yeah,
like
sure.
I heard a lot of Daniel's going to the Commanders, and then Drake May to the Patriots.
Well, see, that's the thing though. I wonder I've heard a little bit of rumors of like the Patriots because they need so much that they may trade if they get like a mother load package. Because let me show you this.
They'll pick Bo Nix.
So this is the God. Bo, if they did that, then just cancel the franchise.
Oh my
bro.
God, Mac Jones.
Cancel the franchise and give everybody the season tickets back. So Bill Simmons, who is a avid NBA guy, but he's a massive Pats fan. He was like this. He was basically saying like he's like, I want the Pats to stay at 3 and take Drake May. But if the Giants, who I guess have all these assets, offer pick 6, 47, 70, next year's first for 3, 4, the third pick and 100, I guess a pick number 103, would you do it?
To move
I was like, I still wouldn't do it because I would still want the quarterback. But it's like, it would make me think. Well, that's a lot of picks.
I mean, the thing is, though, if they drop to 6, dude, they could snag the best left tackle, and I mean that's a good starting piece. You know, I mean they have Drew Lock, right? I'm not saying he's.
But then if I was the Patriots, though, if I did
year guy, I don't know. Is Drake May going to be that much better than any other quarterback?
I think Drake May is. I think a lot of people are doing misdirection with him. I think he's going to be pretty good. Because I was looking at a thing too where they were talking about the legacy families and like how they're all like all the people who are like have families and like NBA, NFL, like they're all just usually good, and he falls in that category. So like, but I think too, like if they trade the 3 and the 6, like I would definitely do something with that. Like I would trade back and maybe get like a quarterback and a tackle, but I don't know. That's a lot of people. I wonder how many people are there.
Dude, I swear to God, if they use all 10 minutes just to mess around with people.
No, they're probably definitely going to do that. It's a production, people. So they're going to do that.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, even if they put the pick in, they're probably going to still stall for like 10
Oh, they always do. And we got the commercials, all that fun stuff.
Bears on the clock.
Yeah, all right. So you guys are 30 seconds behind me because I'm at 9.
Yeah, so you're definitely going to know.
I'm at 9. Yeah, 9. We're at 9:50.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's just like if you're using any sort of streaming platform.
Dude, any streaming platform is gonna be lag compared to like actual like recorded
live
TV.
broadcast.
Yeah, like the live broadcast, like on a channel.
That's the problem with streaming. Like
they don't get it first.
Yeah, you don't get it first. And like I said, for gambling, that matters.
Dude,
that matters a lot.
That's why if you're gambling, like I know you always joke, like if you're at a game, it gives you the best advantage.
Yes, live betting, in person.
But I always, if I'm betting, I'm on the app. I'm not watching the game. I'm watching the app, and I'm tracking like the play-by-play on FanDuel, and you can actually watch like it's almost like the game cast kind of thing.
Yeah. Like it shows like the shot charts and play-by-plays. Yeah.
Yep. And it gives you the box score too.
I feel like there has to be a solution for this though. For making streaming like more like
it doesn't. The streaming doesn't I never really like this is the production of the draft, but all my live games for the most part, unless it's like a Monday Night Football game because it's like ESPN, I usually because I get local channels, so if it's CBS or Fox, I'm always watching live. Like college football, like DC, like it's live. So
no, and I mean, and to be honest, it's not this lag. This 30-second lag is a long time. It's usually about 10 to 15 seconds.
Yeah,
in my opinion. I mean, it might vary on the game, but or the sport that you're watching. But come on, just put the pick in.
Caleb Williams got the gloss. Bears confirmed.
Did you see Cam Newton? Interviewing him? He goes, "Yeah, man, I paint my nails. I like to wear unique stuff." And Cam goes, "I can relate." And he's wearing like he's just
the hat, right? He always wears that hat. Fan the brother
never
to
had a
Patrick
passer
Mahomes.
over 4,000.
As long
yards.
as he's throwing touchdowns.
I want to see his over under for tutties this year, passing touchdowns.
Zoo, here you go. They have a stat up here. You're going to see it in a minute. The only quarterback, I'm reading this in Spanish, but I'm pretty sure it says in the last 35 years, the Bears have only had one Pro Bowl quarterback. Mitchell Trubisky.
Okay, man, the Pro Bowl means nothing. Mitchell Trubisky
I know.
Jameis made it. Who else? Taylor Huntley made it.
Crazy.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, because he wasn't even that good that year.
For the couple years where the Bears actually had a really good offense, I thought Jay Cutler would have gotten one nod.
Yeah,
but he got injured a lot. He got injured toward the end of seasons a lot, so they'd just pull him. I think he did get a nod one year, and then he didn't play. Like not reneged on it, but he just passed on the opportunity.
Yeah, the Pro Bowls is a flag football game, so I mean I'm not going to that.
So dumb. All right, guys. Mel Kiper's best available. I mean, we got to listen to Mel Kiper.
Oh,
man.
Mel. How does this guy have a job still, man? I know he's
It's
been
his-
covering the sport for 30 years or 40 years or whatever.
He's grandfathered in basically now.
It's the
I don't
Skip
know.
Bayless, man. It's his personality. That's all it is, man.
I don't even know if it's
His voice
personality.
is a little nagging.
I don't know. He has a very
Voice, too.
distinct voice, distinct hair,
Yeah.
distinct glasses, but
Exactly.
his information though.
Well, I mean, if I had to pick out of the two guys, I would have rather had McShay there. I don't know why McShay got let go.
McShay?
Him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like in a non-compete because I heard on the podcast a couple of days ago that he was saying like it's basically he was inferring like he can't go nowhere and work for like almost a year and some change. Like he can't work anywhere.
Really?
Yeah. And they paid him severance, I think, too, at ESPN.
Oh.
So I don't know how
I saw him on Ryan Russillo's podcast.
Yeah. I didn't listen actually to that podcast, but I saw it was something I was watching a Twitter thread and they were talking about like he couldn't work, but it'd be interesting to see where he ended up. Like he'll probably end up at like Fox or something like that. With
McShay?
Joel Klatt, him and Joel Klatt, yeah.
Yeah.
How about Joel Klatt he had somebody like he had Bo Nix going hot. Like he had a weird mock draft.
Probably like the
Or
Broncos or
mock
something.
draft. Yeah, it was something weird. I'm not a fan of it. But I mean everybody's trying to get engagement. I get it.
They're engagement farming, man. That's all sports media is at this point.
Especially when because basically mocks have been going on since January. Like, yeah, you're gonna change it up a trillion times.
Dude, mock drafts have been going on since mid-season, man. They start.
Oh yeah,
so
that too.
early.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
yeah.
Especially
Especially
once the college football season finishes before bowl games, like it's in full swing in December.
Well, this is why it snuck up on us is because we like the NBA was like in the playoff push and March Madness. Like March Madness took up so much time, and then once March Madness over, the NBA was because NBA was entering this year because it was a huge race to like see who's going to be in the play-in. And then the draft was here. Yeah, so it snuck up on.
You better
us.
watch out, boys. Oh, wait, they just reset the clock to 10 minutes on mine. What?
Really?
Oh, the pick is in. That's why. I swear to God, Jaden Daniels first overall.
Listen, I'll be nice and I'll end the stream, bro. I won't do you like that.
Yeah,
I'll end
that's
the stream. I'll end the stream, bro. I won't do that.
Caleb Williams.
Man, they're still talking. Just Goodell, just get up there, man. Come on.
Let's get the first couple of picks.
I'm interested to see like 3. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to see what happens at
I'm
3.
waiting to see Cardinals and beyond. That's really what I'm waiting to
Cardinals.
see. They'll
Marvin
take
Harrison, right?
They should,
Marvin
they
Harrison
They
is a
should do
lock at
that.
4.
They should do that.
But, you know, I have heard things about like his like not that he was kind of doing the whole Caleb Williams thing, but just not doing it pro days, right?
Yeah.
Well, you see, he didn't sign the so the NFLPA licensing thing that rookies sign or whatever that lets you take their likeness and like they can have jerseys and stuff like that. He didn't sign it, so like you won't be able to get a Marvin Harrison jersey until he signs that. Which I was like, I wonder if that's something they see.
Custom jersey, man.
Well, yeah, most people
Ryan
do that,
Poles, they're
like,
doing the shaking of hands in the boardroom. Oh, it's in, man.
Didn't Poles he doesn't use a Mac. I respect that.
Dude, he's a Chrome. Isn't he a Chromecast guy?
Yeah, I think he. Yeah,
You're a Chromebook.
respecting him for that.
Chromebook.
Yeah.
Chromebook, stop it.
Hey, man.
The Chromebook is a low tech laptop, man. Stop it. Stop it, man. A Chromebook. It's definitely like a Lenovo. Actually, no, it looks like a. What is that? I don't know, actually. Oh, it
might be a Microsoft Surface.
Oh no, it's a ThinkPad. It's a ThinkPad.
A ThinkPad. Oh, ThinkPad.
I see ViewSonic.
That's what
I
I
see
do. Yeah, that's what I
ViewSonic
use
on my
for-
screen.
Yeah, it's a ThinkPad. See a black laptop with a Lenovo.
Caleb Williams. There we go. There we go, boys. The dynasty has started.
Shocker.
Let's go.
Shocker.
That's so funny. I saw so many people on Twitter make bets on Caleb Williams. Some people had like $10,000 on it. To win
What are you making like $100 off that?
Yeah, 100. Yeah, 50 to
I
100.
think
bucks,
Drake
yeah.
May to go to the Commanders was like plus 500, and I
That's-
think Jade
this is
was
gonna
like
be
minus
interesting.
900.
This is going to be. I think they'll take Daniels at 2. Wow.
But I mean, if it was plus 500 on Drake May to go number 2, I would throw a little change on that.
Okay, we finally got a quarterback, boys.
Wow. Let's see if this guy could change the destinies of one of the most QB-ridden franchises ever.
Is that a girl in a glitter?
Yeah, probably.
I couldn't get a
Ain't
He's
existent.
hype
Get a
right
scouting
now.
report.
Dude, he is hype.
Yeah, got that navy blue on. Oh, he kind of short, right?
Yeah, Goodell's
Like
only
6'1",
Yeah, he's like 6'1", yeah.
which means he's probably 6'1.5". Yeah,
Isn't like
But
Jaden
listen,
Daniels
it's-
like Jaden Daniels like 6'4", right? But then he's like a
Yeah,
twin.
6'4", 6'5".
6'3".
Yeah,
Well,
he's, like,
also too,
very
when you put
tall.
on the cleats, you might be an inch or a couple or
Yeah.
inch taller.
Oh.
That's why I never understand the barefoot measurements. It's like, bro, you're not playing in.
Exactly.
You know. Yeah, he is fired up. Holy.
Yeah.
He's fired up to go to the
We got up to Goodell.
He saw the renderings. He saw that $2 billion plan for the new stadium, and he's fired up too, bro. He's fired up.
Oh, yeah.
People, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. If they actually put everything that they put on that, diagram of what it could potentially be, I'm gonna have to make a trip. I'm not even embarrassed. I gotta make a trip up to that stadium. It looks crazy.
You know what though? I was talking about this with my buddies because obviously it's huge news. It's in a really isolated part of the city, so it's a growing part of the city because people are being priced out of living on the northern part, and so a lot of people. But like, there's still higher crime rate down there, and like, there's just not much to do. So what they need to do is they need to do like I think what you were pointing out with the Atlanta Braves stadium. They need to create like an entertainment district around it. Yeah. Like if they really wanted to, and then they also have to either create some sort of mass parking or add train lines.
Good luck with that. Listen, that's the new model now with anybody that does infrastructure in the city. It's like, let's build a bunch of buildings and no parking. All right, let's go.
Exactly.
That's the blueprint now. That's the blueprint.
So it's going to be horrible getting in and out of there. There you go. 6'1", 214. Caleb Williams.
See, and also another reason I'm not worried because he's 215 basically. Like he's a bigger guy. So he should be fine. Playing in the NFC North.
Commanders have been on the clock. They're already down to 5 minutes on my screen.
Which the NFC North is not going to be as daunting in terms of weather because if the Bears get that stadium, like there's only going to be one outside, playing surface, and that's Green Bay.
Green Bay.
So it's not going to be as daunting. Like,
yep.
You could have Kyler Murray would be able to thrive in Chicago with the new stadium plans in that division.
Jared Goff's finally going to be able to win in Chicago. He can't do outdoor, man.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah, he can't do it.
I mean, he's fine. He's obviously a good quarterback, but it's just like it is interesting his numbers compared.
Also, too, I just have a thing with the guys. Like, isn't he one that wears the glove on the offhand? I think. I just don't. I'm a stickler with any quarterback that has gloves on. It's like, man, I just don't like it. You gotta have the gloves off. Like that just shows like you're kind of thinking about the weather.
Wow. So now, Zoo, you made a point earlier when I was texting you. You're like, it doesn't matter. We just got to see what they do at 9, or if they move.
Yeah, this is the easy decision. Number 9 is okay. You gotta show your GM hat now.
Yeah. I think in if I'm being completely honest, I don't think Odunze is going to be there. Maybe if he is, I think they take him. But I would probably go edge and go opposite Montez Sweat. I mean, you'd have a great pass rush then, like Dallas Turner.
Verse or Turner would be there. So
I'd probably go Turner. I'd lean Turner.
But see, if Atlanta takes Turner, then it's either going to be Verse or the guy from UCLA is actually really, really good. But he had like the whole neck scare where he got retired. He retired from football or medically retired, and then he came back because he got a second opinion, which still to me scares me to even want to put him in the first round. But they say he's just as talented as those other two wins.
So here's the big pick right here. I think they'll go Jaden, but
I'm gonna be Jaden. Sources are saying Jaden.
Yeah. Sources also had
Twitter does that now. They like the little who is the Shams for NFL? Schefter?
It's technically Shefty and Rappaport, right? But
yeah, Ian Rappaport. Yeah.
You don't get the picks like early.
Oh, they don't?
Woj
and Shams tweeting out before the national television.
Because the NBA is all about the culture. NFL is
I still think that's stupid, though. I hate that they do that.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I'm shocked if I'm a team GM, I would leak that a minute early. I'm like, why? That has zero bearings.
It's dumb.
No, just the stupid sidelines with Caleb. I thought they were going to actually ask a good question.
Yeah, those questions are always.
To go first overall. Well, I've known for about 2 years, but
Yeah.
I'll pick his.
Yeah, he's known for a while.
Let's see.
We're basically going to lean on Peebush as our.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's be Jaden Daniels.
Zoo, you want to place a bet on that?
Yeah, I'll put a bet. I'll place a bet.
I'm not betting on that.
I thought you just got the news. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I got inside sources, man. I am Rappaport. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Well, the other thing is with the Commanders, man. I just don't know. I mean, they got like Austin Eckler. I think that was such a weird addition.
I don't know why that didn't like that at all.
He's old.
He's old. I think Brian Robinson's actually a good running back, and I don't know why
they just need him.
Bell cow him.
Pass catcher. Eckler could catch the ball.
Because what's his face? The other guy's gone, right? Gibson.
Yeah, Gibson's on the New England Patriots.
Pass catching guy.
But Brian Robinson, I mean, he's a goal. Like he can get you goal line touchdowns. Like Eckler can't.
Yeah, but he's not a pass catcher. So that's why.
But he did. Eckler. But he had more. He had actually one of the highest catch rates on the team last year when they threw him the ball. They just didn't throw him the ball that much because of Antonio Gibson. So now it's like he's losing that again.
He ain't no 3-down. He ain't no 3-down back. Brian Robinson.
You don't think so?
I said Eckler. I just can't get that image of him going around that corner looking like he ran a 5.40. I just can't get that like visual. Like I just can't get that.
I know.
That was tough.
Oh, here comes Goodell. All right, let's see.
How about freaking who was that with the orange suit on? Who was that? Booger?
I was about to say
selection.
That's like 03 NBA draft man with the baggy suit.
No.
Bright as hell.
Yep, Jaden Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Jaden Daniels.
Sources right.
I think he's gonna be great. I think he'll be good.
He's skinny though,
and he's got weapons too. He's got weapons.
Yeah, but he's got.
He needs to learn how to.
Terry McLaurin.
John Dodson, come on, man. Terry McLaurin is decent. I love Jahan Dodson, so I'm biased on that. But yeah, they might need to draft a tight end or something. But no, to your point about Jaden Daniels being small, like he needs to learn how to. I mean, I didn't really see him take a lot of massive hits in college, so like maybe he just knows how to get out of bounds. But nah,
his frame is just he's a slender man. He's just very slender looking. He looks more like exactly. He looks more like a basketball player than a football player.
He does.
Yeah, like May and Williams definitely have like the build.
Drake May is like big
QBs.
and strong, like Josh Allen body. Like
Drake May's like.
Well,
Big
if you look at Penix, he's another guy that's kind of got that slender build.
Mm-hmm.
He's got like kind of a.
But the funny thing is, I mean, I know Caleb Williams has an arm, but Daniels and Penix might have the 2 best arms in this draft. Like deep.
Penix has got the best.
He's a cannon.
Cannon, and like he places balls down the field crazy. Like I was watching his tape the other day, like just YouTube highlights. He is. I'm so interested to see where he goes. Like if he goes to a decent situation, he might end up coming out the gates flying.
Do you think someone like the Raiders take a chance on him?
You said who?
Raiders.
Raiders would be a nice option, but I don't know who he's throwing to outside of Adams. Like they need some more playmakers. I mean, who's their running back? What's the dude? Zamir White.
Zamir White. He was solid for them.
Yeah,
he was good for them last year.
But like Daniels, not Daniels, but Penix, I could see him at Raiders. I actually saw a mock, and this was off a Twitter mock, so it's not like I searched on Google, but I actually saw a mock where they had Dallas trading back into the bottom of the first round to take Penix because they're thinking about like Dallas'
the Dak Prescott rumors,
contract. Yeah, because he's probably like going to be $80 million, and at some point it's like I can't keep giving you these massive contracts if we can't get out of the first.
Yeah, you got to win a playoff series, man. Like I ain't talking about the Super Bowl, just win a playoff series.
And Penix, I know CeeDee Lamb's not as much a down the field threat. He's more of a Devontae. But him and Penix, that'd be nasty.
And Dallas, like I trust their management, even though I still won't ever forgive them for giving up Amari. But like I trust them to get like playmakers. They're pretty good at getting guys that drafting wise, they can draft pretty decent. I mean, they got Pollard, that tight end, I can't remember his name right now. Decent number 2s.
Oh, Jake Ferguson.
And they always have a good defense. Yeah,
Ferguson.
Decent option. Yeah. And didn't they have who was the other guy? The guy that went to Houston. Didn't he play at Dallas?
Dalton Schultz. He had a great year last year. Yeah. Did you guys see that? Pick is in for the Pats. But they're going to talk about Daniels.
That's definitely May.
Drake May, man.
Is that quick?
Drake May. They need a quarterback. Like They got rid of Mac Jones. Like they got Jacoby Brissett, right?
Yeah.
Drew Lock.
No, Jacoby Brissett.
Well, they got both of them, I think.
Yeah, they got both.
But Drew Lock's probably there
And
too.
Bailey Zappi.
Jacoby's there.
Yeah, those are all
And
backups. Like, those
if
are
I'm Drake
backups.
May, depending on how this draft goes, if I'm Drake May and go to the pass, I might just be like, yo, I want a red shirt this year. Just
Dude,
let
I
Jacoby
think
get beat
he
up and then get some more.
Jacoby
Yeah.
Brissett is the perfect filler quarterback. He's good.
Yeah, then get better
Backup.
assets next year.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, but
Did
that
you guys
never
see
happens now in the
Did
NFL.
you guys see that C.J. Stroud, Micah Parsons, like best
Oh,
offensive
build a team.
defense?
Yeah. Build a team.
Do you see who he put in his slot?
No, Tank Dell.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Franchise
a home.
tag and dynasty.
Oh man.
Dude, he requested them to draft him. And it's funny because
I'm interested to see Tank Dell's role this year, depending on how Stephon bounces back. Because I think Nico's going to take another step, but then it's like, if Tank's a third option, that kind of
Yeah, you got Diggs there. That guy's gonna be like, he can be complaining if he doesn't get like 7 targets.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they might bench him.
Yeah.
If it's causing that much disruption.
Pretty much, the Bills got rid of him just because you just causing mayhem for them.
That's why I think the Bills
They didn't
go
get
with-
much. They didn't get much for a Diggs.
No, yeah.
Did they get a
No,
fourth?
they didn't.
They get a fourth rounder?
If
for him?
that, maybe fourth or fifth. I don't know.
No, it was not much.
It's always weird. I like if I had to do like gauging trades in the NFL, I could never gauge it right. I always think a player is worth more than what he actually goes for.
I think
I'm
it's
just
because
never
like
good at that.
I think it's also just because of the physicality of the game. Like you can't really bank like no one. I don't think you'll ever see a first rounder because of the Herschel Walker trade. That like when the Cowboys traded that with the Vikings, it just completely screwed the Vikings for years or whatever. They heisted him, absolutely heisted. I mean, you have to do
Like
picks
only-
for picks.
And quarterbacks don't get traded, so that would only be the only one that would go for first rounders. Is
Yeah, like if
quarterbacks.
the Chargers traded Justin Herbert, they might get a first.
Oh yeah. Oh for sure.
Harbaugh seems like the type of crazy that would like trade Herbert for like picks and McCarthy. He seems like that type of dude. Just like, yeah, let me take my college quarterback and
There you go.
I'll win with him and get assets.
All right, Patriots right here. Do a
Drake May
trade.
also looks. He's got quarterback face. He looks like he's ready to go play tomorrow.
Quarterback.
Like Mac Jones when he was walking around, he was just
Yep.
all goofy looking.
Drake May.
Drake May, right? Okay, 3 for 3.
Smart.
Okay.
Oh my gosh,
Smart.
this guy has a Mac Jones jersey, number 10, but he put May over it instead. You guys will see it in the front. You'll see it in about 15 seconds.
That's
That looks
funny.
crazy. I'm about to see what it looks like. Oh man, great.
He looked like he was crying. Oh, that's funny. That's a
I'm
good
glad
pick.
that they did the right thing.
Yeah, that was the right call.
Yeah, the minute they traded Mac Jones, they're going quarterback.
Man, they really missed on that pick
Yeah.
with Mac Jones.
Uh,
You see it?
Yeah, I
yeah.
see it. Yeah.
Yeah, they all have it. There's another guy with it too. They're all Mac Jones jerseys.
The perfect jersey to get rid of.
Yeah, he's 6. So he's 6'4", 225.
Yeah, let's go. They said Josh Allen body, man. Big physical.
He's
strong
like probably
dude.
Josh Allen light. Yeah, because Josh Allen's like I think he's a little bit taller, stronger arm, probably more athletic. Not probably he is more athletic, but
Yeah, he's way
Drake
more
May's
athletic.
like not bad athletic. He's
No.
decent.
Oh yeah.
He can run around.
Yeah, I just don't think he'll be as
6'4",
physical of a
220.
runner.
Mm.
I don't think he'll be as physical of a runner as Josh Allen, though. Which,
No. Josh Allen runs like he doesn't play quarterback.
or he runs like, yeah, he's never going to get injured, which
Yeah.
I think
He
he's-
never does. He never does.
he never does.
Yeah,
But
that's what
he
probably-
started to. He's pulled it back a little bit over the past couple of years compared to like.
Well, I'm pretty sure too, even when he's not getting like blasted, just hitting the ground all the time, running around, like that probably just gets exhausting too. Like your body gets
Oh,
beat up
for
just
sure.
falling on the ground all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just get tired of dealing with that. But
Mm.
Dang,
Dang,
Drake
Mel
May, if he
Kiper-
gets some weapons.
Mel Kiper has Brock Bowers going 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 7 or 8. He has him ahead
I
of
don't
Joe.
know. Somebody brought up a good point about Brock Bowers. It's like if you think about the most elite tight ends outside of Travis Kelce, and that's because Mahomes is throwing the ball, they all can run and block at an elite level.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like and most of those guys, and that's the thing. If I don't know if you guys could probably look it up on your laptop, but look at the picture of Brock Bowers beside Ron Gronkowski. He looks
he-
like a child.
Does
he
he
looks
really?
like a child. And I know Gronk is 6'6", 6'7", but he looks like a child next to him. So it's like, maybe he's a tweener,
the only
like a big slot.
The only tight end that I can think that is very similar to Kelsey in dominance, just heavily like because we know Kittle is like Gronk, right? They're very similar in that like they like to block.
Yeah.
Is T.J. Hawkinson? He's very much like a more receiving side tight end, and I mean he's great, but that's where
I also think TJ is a little bit bigger. Like
But
Brock, I know everybody kept saying he's like they were saying, but he's 6'4", 2. They say he's 235, so he's probably like in a 230, 220 range. Like he's just not a big and he don't have long arms, so he kind of looks like a tweener. And I think at Georgia, because he's such an athletic tight end, he was. But see, this is the thing: if you're coming out, like not in terms of production, but just in terms of prospect profile, who would you rather have, Kyle Pitts or Brock Bowers, in terms of just their athletic skill set coming out of the draft? I would say Kyle Pitts because he was like 6'6", 245, could fly. But look how he's played.
But he hasn't done much.
Suck.
We'll see about new head coach, new quarterback. I'll take Kyle Pitts next year.
I mean, I
I'm taking
him
late.
I'll take him. I'd take him.
Sorry, I'm reaching in the 5th round for Kyle Pitts, man.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, nah, I'm good. I'm good on that.
Cardinals are still. Oh, their pick just went in.
Yeah, it'd be Marvin Harrison, right?
Well, they didn't get nobody trading with him, so I think LA might be the first trade then.
I think so too. But
if they picked it so fast,
if they don't take Marvin, man, I just really don't want Malik Neighbors going to the Giants.
No way, he's not. If Marvin doesn't go here, then this draft is going to be turned upside down.
If Marvin doesn't go here and the Chargers trade back, I will blow a gasket. Because
I don't think the Chargers trade back if Marvin gets the.
No, they need a wide receiver. They got rid of everyone.
Yeah, they would take him in a heartbeat. Yeah,
they would take him in a heartbeat. But do they take Neighbors?
No.
You don't think so?
I think. Wait. Harbaugh is a Michigan guy, so I don't know.
Okay. No bias.
He's a Michigan man. I don't know. He would be the guy to do it.
They're just
sometimes you can kind of tell.
They haven't moved
just by the reaction, but I don't know.
Oh, dude, look at Marvin. He looks like he's ready to get drafted.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like he's ready to get drafted. Got the shades on, looking down, picking his nails.
Is his dad there? I didn't see. I was looking down at you guys. Is his dad there?
No, I just zoomed in on him.
I mean, he's probably is there, but
Marvin Harris, dude, his dad, senior, was such a quiet dude. He just, I feel like he
senior, yeah,
Marvin Senior, yeah.
Well,
just a true professional.
We do know that.
Right, here it is.
You got to watch out for the quiet ones.
Beware the quiet man, yeah.
But yeah, you got to watch out. But yeah, I'm interested to see who the Chargers, if they do trade, who they trade with. All right,
Marvin.
Yeah, Marvin.
Yeah, 4 for 4. Okay, right now it's chalk picks right now.
He's hugging his mom.
Chalk picks.
Yeah, it's not like a good old draft chalk. Nothing like a good old chalk.
His dad isn't there. I don't think he wanted the attention, away from his son.
Really? It's kind of weird still.
No, I still would have went. Yeah,
there. He's just not at the table.
Yeah, definitely would have went.
6'3", 210. Man,
I do hate that he didn't
This is the
draft stuff.
He didn't need to. That's the thing. He didn't need to.
Yeah, I know, but
what's the upside? Zero upside.
The only reason why I think is he was going to be the
upside.
#1 receiver, but it's
I don't know. Maybe he sucks at running. He's not the best.
That's what I think it is. I don't know.
And then you're like, he ain't that quick.
Neighbors would have probably jumped up to 1.
Exactly. Be like, this guy's way faster. Speed.
Because Neighbors ran a sub 4.3.
Yeah.
So that's my point.
That doesn't matter. Everybody falls in love with Devontae and CD, but that's only a few guys in the league that can do what they do. You've got to have some turbo boosters as a receiver and corner. I'm not going to negotiate speed. You got to have it. You just got to have it. There's no not gonna
lie. Marvin Harrison fantasy.
Here's another one though.
Yeah, that's
Cooper Kupp fell in that category too.
But he's so quick.
Footwork
Cooper is freaky quick though. In and out of breaks, he is.
And I gotta say this. Sean McVay, man. Sean McVay made Cooper Kupp stats look ridiculous.
All right.
He did get Puka Nacua. crazy.
Yeah, he just gets this 6th-round dude. He slips right into the Cooper Cup role and gets 14. Is that coincidence? I don't think so. If Puka Nacua goes to the Chicago Bears, ain't gonna do that.
With Caleb Williams?
I don't know. That offensive coach, I don't know about the head coach. He's a defensive guy.
He's
a defensive guy. Eberflus, they need a new coordinator. So
that almost makes me think more what you're thinking. People are like they might take a defensive guy because Eberflus might be. He's like, all right, I took Caleb at number 1. I need somebody on.
I need my guy. Yeah. But Eberflus is he's a pretty selfless dude. I mean, dude, they had a top 5 defense at the end of the season with the 3rd worst pass rush in the league. Their secondary and linebacker core was just ridiculous. I mean, Jalen Johnson was the number 1 rated corner at the end of the season, and they didn't even give him first team All-Pro. I couldn't believe that. I was like, they gave it to Trayvon Diggs, who gets absolutely cooked on half the plays, and then he picks off half the other ones.
Gambler. He's a gambler.
Yeah, gambler.
That's why when Micah Parsons had him opposite Jamar Chase in that like CJ Stroud, everyone in the comments was like, man, Jamar Chase is going to actually cook Trayvon Diggs in that matchup. Because he's going to gamble.
Yeah.
I finally got
corner. They always, I mean, if you don't have the picks, they kind of overlook you, unless you build up your street cred.
Yeah.
Like Darrelle Revis kind of started that because I feel like he was having how many picks a year? Like he was getting massive.
He didn't have many. No, he didn't have many picks. He just didn't allow catches. Like he was just ridiculous.
I thought he had.
He might have had like 4, but it wasn't like 7 or something like that. But dude, he was holding people to like 2 catches a game for like 20 yards, and some of the greatest names at that time.
Marvin Harrison he's crazy, like body control.
Yeah. His dad had that.
Yeah, Arizona with Kyler. Yeah, that's like that. I don't know who the number 2 is.
Is it
It's not Brown.
Michael Wilson?
That might be him. No, what's the tight end?
Well, Trey McBride.
Yeah, that might be the number.
He's gonna be nasty.
Yeah, he might eat now with Harrison being there.
He was a great waiver pickup last year.
Mm-hmm.
I had him and Laporta in one league, and I had to flip flop every week. It was horrible. I mean, it's a great problem to have, but it just makes it hard in fantasy.
Always could trade away one.
But Trey McBride kind of came on heavily, like to the point.
Oh, I know that brother helped me win a league, man.
No, but he came on to the point where I would start him over Laporta after the trade deadline, and I was
his target share got crazy with Kyler.
Yeah, because they had
now Kyler got another option now. No more Hollywood Brown. Slide in Marvin Harrison and Trey McBride as 2 main targets this upcoming year.
Yeah. Do you guys think? I know we probably won't watch the whole first time. It's like 4 hours, but do you guys think the Chiefs trade up for one of like kind of the mid-level wide receivers?
No.
I think
because it's so deep that they're gonna stay.
I think they're gonna go defense, man.
You're gonna go defense?
I think they're gonna go defense.
I heard the Eagles were trying to trade up for like somebody, but I don't know who that would be. It's not gonna be a receiver, but they were trying to trade up and get somebody, probably like a tackle or something. I don't know.
Man, Chargers. You think Chargers go receiver? I don't think they're gonna trade the pick, right? I don't like a trade would have happened.
If they don't trade the pick, they have to go receiver.
Yeah, they're take neighbors, right?
Yeah,
they should.
I mean, they don't have any receivers, so if I'm Justin Herbert,
wide receiver. Like, who's your wide receiver?
Their pick is still not in yet. They just went back to the draft.
Like, who's their wide receiver one without Mike Williams and Keenan?
Quentin Johnston.
You know who it is.
I know. I didn't want to say his name. That dude was awful.
To be fair, it was a bad. Because I really wanted Zay Flowers last year, and the guy right before me took him, and so I just stupidly picked Quentin Johnston.
I kind of wanted. That was such a drop off. Zay was.
I know, but I really want to see if he does improve. I don't think he'll take a drastic change, but if he's forced to be productive. I mean, that would be. He was
kind of forced last year with all the injuries.
That'd be a really nice.
What was that receiver for the Bears? That was like everybody kept hyping up fantasy wise to Allen Robinson. That's what it reminds me of. Like not with Allen Robinson before the year. Like he had good years, but like when they were like, okay, we'll trade for Allen Robinson, all these, and Allen Robinson goes to all these locations. It's like,
He's also one of those guys, Sean, to your point. He doesn't have the burners. He's just kind of he's a route runner guy. He actually did have a very good jump ball ability. Like he was very good, like kind of mossing.
DeAndre Hopkins is another one where like he didn't really have the burners, but he still finds a way to get open.
Well, anyone's better. I'd still take Quentin Johnston over Chase Claypool. So
geez, that trade is horrendous. Second round pick, right?
Wait, is the pick in?
Yeah, the pick is in.
If it's Malik Neighbors.
They went all the way down to the last minute, though.
Debated between Malik and probably Odunze.
I want it to be Neighbors because I know Neighbors is going to fall to me in Dynasty, and I could pair him with Herbert. That'd be so nasty. But then I'd also have Quentin Johnston, so I could just like if he came on and Neighbors needed, didn't adjust well. That's why. Man, this is huge. Man, they're just showing what's his name, Joe Alt. Oh, if they take Joe Alt,
Alt, no way. Oh God,
Herbert.
Yeah, they do, but
Harbaugh likes running the ball, right?
Yeah, he does. He's a Michigan man.
Line, like a lineman, like everything starts from the line.
But he's more of a pass. He's a better pass blocker than he is a run blocker. He's a left tackle.
Yeah,
they got Slater.
They got a Herbie one weapon.
True. Man, Herbert's so good. They just don't help him at all.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, oh my God, you guys are gonna cry laughing. They just should have Quentin Johnston dropped.
No way. Let's see this
in about 25 seconds, right after the Keenan Allen one that they showed.
His highlights are dropped.
No, they showed the whole team, like just their struggles.
It's hilarious. I'll see this.
You'll see it. Are they showing the highlights?
Nah, they're showing people hugging.
Yeah. They still haven't said who it is yet?
No.
Wow.
Interesting.
It's a long pick is in.
Pick is in. All right, Goodell's walking up right now.
Nah.
Here, I'll put the volume up. They're talking in Spanish, but you'll hear Goodell.
With the fifth pick in the
No trade.
2024 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Joe Alt.
Yeah.
Lead tackle, yes. But
the lineman. They went Harbaugh lineman.
Wow. That means Neighbors is probably definitely a giant.
Now Giants need an alpha.
Yeah, Daniel Jones. Yeah.
Daniel Jones gets an alpha. Wow.
And that'll justify
I'm kind of surprised.
But at the same time, they could move up into the first round and take one of the other wide receivers.
They need to draft a receiver, right? They need to.
They will. Yeah, they will for sure. But I think they're looking long run, and they signed Herbert to such a long deal. They just need to give him a solid line.
Yeah, protect him.
No, he do got two bookends for sure. Slater
6'9", 320. Yeah. This guy's insane.
Like, I get it. And then, like you said, if they turn into like a Justin Herbert turns into a game manager and they just run the ball and he just makes clutch throws. I don't know.
I swear to God, man.
Maybe that's
they ruin his song like that.
I'll never draft him in fantasy, but he'll win games. Because if you go back and you watch college football last year, that's what J.J. McCarthy was. They had Blake Corum, elite running back. They had an elite offensive line. J.J. made
who's their running back?
Game. Huh?
Who's their running back? Isaiah Spiller?
I don't know.
Now I don't know who their running back is.
They have no one. They have holes everywhere.
Ain't no big name.
I mean, they didn't need to draft defense. I'll give them that. But
not defense.
They needed O-line, wide receiver, and running.
I'm not mad at this pick. Protect Herbert.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. I wish they took a wide receiver. But.
You know what this is similar to? It's the Detroit Lion. Was it Pino Sewell, whatever, versus Jamar Chase? Yeah. I mean, and both of them are elite players. So
and they found Amon-Ra.
Yeah,
it's
true. They found Amon-Ra. So they may trade back into the late first round and get a guy. So yeah, you're right.
I think he just found out because they panned to him first and he was just sitting there.
He just didn't. Maybe last minute decision. Who knows? Even though
is that his girl?
Yeah, I couldn't tell which one was his.
I think it might
I
be
want
his
to say it's the
sister.
one on the left, but I'm not sure. Yeah,
That dude is so big.
6'9", 320.
yeah, 6'9" is crazy. That's like a
You
bad.
got
That's
it.
a power forward.
Dude, in today's NBA, that's a center, man. Woo.
Oh yeah.
Man,
320?
320, man. Go out there and guard Zach Edey.
And he
man.
looks like athletic.
No,
so,
go out
yeah.
there and guard Zion, man. Jeez. Speaking of which, man. Band-Aid.
Shameful, man. That's shameful.
Is he coming back? You think?
Nope.
Band-Aid.
Dude,
I don't
such
think
a
Giannis is
tank.
coming back either. I think he's gonna be out for a while.
Yeah,
Jimmy-
I got the
Jimmy's
Pacers
out.
over the Bucks projecting Giannis being out for the series, man.
I still got faith in Dame. If Dame can just get him through this series, I think Giannis.
Oh,
will
really?
All right.
be fine.
Hear me
But
out.
Dame
Hear me
might
out.
go 6 or 7 though, which is kind of scaring me a little bit.
All right, hear me out. If I'm not saying this will happen because I'm a little nervous about the Celtics. The Giants pick is in. I'll just say that, and I'll cut this off quick.
Yeah.
But
Has to be neighbors.
if the Celtics lose that series to the Heat, do you put the Knicks in the finals?
No.
Because if the Bucks lose, the Celtics lose.
Okay,
You're talking
Celtics
about
lose.
Pacers?
Because I currently have Knicks in the conference finals.
Right.
Yeah,
don't know
I have
if I
Knicks in
would.
conference. I have Knicks in conference finals. So yeah, which is crazy.
I think
it
I'll
is a
be
bunch
second.
of role players and Brunson. It's a bunch of role players and Brunson. Like,
Well, Anunoby's been playing really well.
yeah, he's a role player. Like he's
True.
such a role player.
He's an above average role player, man.
Like Josh Hart's outplaying him like a lot,
True.
by a lot. Like
That's
his
true.
energy is ridiculous. Like he's like a Swiss.
All
Army
those Villanova guys are playing their
dude,
butts off.
DiVincenzo, that guy could shoot it. Freaking game winner. Like God,
Smart
he
moves
is-
by the front office.
Yeah, very because they have all their picks. They can make one big move. They have all. They can keep everyone and add a star, which is insane. Which is
I
do
wonder
they
who
add?
that would be.
I don't know. That's the thing. We'll find out. Whoever loses in the first round, I'm calling all those teams. I'm calling all those teams.
Jalen
right
Brown?
now. No, the Celtics ain't traded Jalen Brown.
No, they wouldn't trade him to the Knicks either.
They
I
ain't
mean,
traded the same division. They ain't traded the same division.
BI?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Like, yeah, they just get.
Well,
one
actually
more
would
wing-
not be mad at
One
that.
more
But
wing
you gotta remember
score.
they also got Randall, so maybe they can
Right,
put
here
him
we
in a
go.
trade. And
Oh
get
yeah, I
something
want
else.
Randall out.
Here it is.
Oh, jack up the volume, man. Jack up the volume.
I think it's gonna be Neighbors.
Malik Neighbors.
Like,
This is a wide receiver.
You got to justify the contract you gave Daniel Jones. You got to
I
justify.
don't think nothing could justify that about it.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm just going to mute it in between picks because
Yeah,
otherwise
yeah.
you're going to just
Yeah,
be
yeah.
hearing
Oh, yeah.
Spanish in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just need to hear Rodgers'
Tennessee,
voice.
Tennessee, what do you think? I don't even know what they need. Like, I guess running back.
They
They
might
lost
go,
Henry, but they're not going to go running back there.
Who would they go?
They needed Joe Alt because they
Yeah,
lost
yeah.
what's his name? The Barstool guy.
They could probably go offensive line, like because there's a guy from Oregon State that's really highly rated. Can't remember his name, but they might go tackle with him
What about receiver?
or
Think they
trade
go
out.
receiver?
Trade out.
No, they paid Calvin Ridley and they have D Hop. I mean, they could, but I don't.
Yeah.
And Traylon Burks is like a third.
Yeah,
Traylon
you're
Burks
right.
is nasty.
Calvin
He's
Ridley. They paid Calvin
I mean,
Ridley all that money. So.
Traylon Burks showed potential.
Oh wow! I just thought about it. Roma Dunze, man. Look how he's gonna be available for the Chicago Bears. Because I don't think the Atlanta will take a wide receiver.
Well, but if the Titans do take, I mean, if they take him, it's probably a good pick.
But I'm saying if Rome, I will say if Rome is at 8 for Atlanta, I would take Rome.
But do you think
Because
Atlanta would
Kirk
take him?
Cousins works the best with like all the best options. So like if you could just get
But
another
do you think
receiver,
they would take him? Do you think they would
Probably
take him?
not, but
to
I
take,
would.
They
I
take
would.
a defensive guy and
because
like
who's the
Dallas,
receivers
take a guy
again?
in turn-
Who's the receivers?
D-Hop
Drake
and
London.
Calvin Ridley.
Drake London as
Oh,
the
I
alpha
didn't
wide
say.
receiver one, and then you got Kyle Pitts, who's a pseudo wide receiver too.
So then if you just he is a pseudo. receiver.
Can't forget
But if you-
Darnell Mooney.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
they
he's
gave
slot.
Darnell good money too, so he's like the 2 or the 3 or whatever. So
But
Mooney's
I'm just
like
saying,
a
when
guy,
you
so.
think about the quarterback you got, like you just got to give him as
Oh,
many
that's a
weapons as you
that's a
can.
decent amount of. And you got Bijan, who's also a pass catching back, so he got a lot of like.
John, I think Darnell Mooney's actually going to have a pretty good year if Kirk stays healthy. Like he'll have
Kirk
like
will
what?
throw for 6,000 yards if they draft Romeo Duzé. He'll throw for 6,000, and I might have what. Listen, let me tell you right now. What would the MVP odds be for Kirk Cousins if he drafted Romeo Duzé?
Oh, stop!
Like, what would his
Look
odds
at
be? Like
MVP.
plus 5,000, plus 4,500.
All right, he's a
Like-
good wide receiver, but I don't think he's going to put him over the top for that.
Nah,
It would be. It would be
listen, I would want to place a bet. If they got Romeo Duse, they go undefeated in that division.
Well,
I almost want to place a bet on
I
that.
think
So that's
it's more,
6
it's more
wins right
reliant
there.
on. I think it's more reliant on if Kyle Pitts actually comes into his own. That'll put him over the top.
Oh,
for
let's see.
MVP.
They got a real head coach. Let's see what
Pick
happens.
still isn't in 5 minutes.
You said it's already in?
Interesting. Yeah.
No, not yet.
That's interesting.
Maybe they're getting trade offers.
Probably this
Bears trading up for a dude.
because what was all that smoke about McCarthy, man? There was a lot of smoke.
The Vikings, I think, was
Yes, yeah. I smelled. I was like, I don't know. It smelled like it just smelled bad, man. I'm like, let's stop it, McCarthy. Top
Dude,
five.
because
Roger
so it's
Goodell-
Atlanta, Chicago. Who's after Chicago again?
The Jets.
Guts. Dude, Roger
So
Goodell,
like,
with
none of those
the,
guys are taking quarterbacks.
he's got the double button open, man. He's feeling a little too comfortable up there on the on the draft.
Wait, are we sold on Will Levis?
I think they are. I think they definitely are. He showed something.
He had some good games.
They
He
showed a
had some
little
good
bit,
games. He showed something.
Then he
And
got
he's
hurt,
like
though,
he's
didn't
a.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Did he break his ankle or something? No, something happened to him. Or it might have been his shoulder. I know he just.
I
got
didn't think
hit
about
in-
this, but like the Giants, they also got Jalen Hyatt. Maybe this helps
Mhm.
Jalen Hyatt too. He's another speed guy.
I don't know, but now I'm hesitant to take Neighbors in Dynasty. I ain't trusting Daniel Jones.
Danny Dimes. Producing a wide receiver one. Has he ever done
You're
that?
gonna have to look to see where Rome goes.
I have the second pick, so if it's either going to be Caleb or
doesn't.
Marvin that goes first, and I don't want to take Caleb. I'm not taking Caleb.
We're not taking Caleb?
No, not in Dynasty. It's not a
Well,
super
you
flex
got-
league. Super flex league is when it's like a 2 quarterback league. Like you have a flex and you can put anybody in there.
And take Caleb, trade Herbie.
No one wants to buy Herbert right now.
Really?
Mhm. And I only have him on one.
But I don't know if anybody's going to be buying Herbert anytime soon, especially like getting receivers.
Yeah, but I mean, positional players are so much more valuable because you can find like a Jared Goff or a Kirk Cousins from a couple years ago. Jordan Love went for $1 last year. You can find a diamond in the rough because most people have their quarterbacks locked up. So then there's always a
That
pool.
actually, Jordan Love is going to be a interesting play next year in fantasy,
Mm-hmm.
especially in my league.
Yeah, he
'cause I
was
feel
a
like he's
great.
gonna get
He was a
around
great
reach.
waiver wire guy last year. With the
I picked him with my last pick in Dynasty, but I traded him because I had such RB.
oh yeah, that was a good
And
pick.
that's
I
a-
remember you got that pick. That was a good pick.
But I traded him for a second rounder, Jalen Warren, a second and third rounder, and Jalen Warren, because I just needed RB help, and I was like, I'm not gonna contract.
Well, see,
for
this
my-
year I feel like with all the quarterbacks in fantasy, like there's going to be so many options. Like if you do your homework, you're going to have an ability to get a good quarterback in fantasy this year,
Yeah.
especially with the new guys coming in, the ability to run around. Like that's the thing. Everybody's going to have a quarterback that can run. Now,
Mhm.
maybe not the cheat code like Jalen Hurts with the tush push, but we'll see if that actually works this year because I don't know
The
who
only-
the center is going to be.
The only quarterbacks that don't really run that are still extremely valuable. I mean, I guess Herbert can run, and he does get a couple rushing touchdowns every year, but it's like
It's Hurts and Allen. It's those
him
two.
and Burrow and Kirk Cousins are going to be like.
Wait,
the-
Patrick Mahomes, I felt like underperformed in fantasy last year, and I don't know if I would take him again
No, yeah.
this
He
year.
had a
'Cause-
horrible
Definitely
year.
did. He definitely did.
yeah,
Because he was a
Mm.
third, fourth, fifth round pick, and he was not elite this year.
I don't know if I'm touching him this year. Who would you rather have, Patrick Mahomes or Kirk Cousins in fantasy this year?
No, stop. Okay, let's take it easy, Sean. I know Pat had a bad year, man. Yo, stop it, man. Yo, stop it. I know this is fantasy, not real life. But for fantasy, that is oh, stop it, man.
Hey, but
Kirk Cousins off a torn Achilles. You're
I know that.
and Patrick Mahomes.
Kirk
puts
does
up
put up
numbers,
numbers, though.
dude.
He does, man.
No,
And I don't know if Mahomes is the rushing threat where it's like, okay, he tips the scales.
no, dude, he got Hollywood Brown. That is a great pickup.
I will say this though, if Mahomes,
He's better than Juju Smith-Schuster that he had a couple of years ago.
Okay.
He's definitely better than Juju
No,
Smith-Schuster.
nobody's
And he
arguing
was
that.
better than whoever they had last year.
Rasheed Rice?
Okay, Rasheed Rice came on later, but outside of Rasheed
No,
Rice,
he had a better year than Hollywood Brown did. 100%.
because Hollywood Brown had a little nickname. He got a little injured.
drops half his balls, dude. Holy crap.
Dude, they're working on their cameras.
But wait, I wonder if
Oh,
oh, this in.
But they're interviewing neighbors right now.
nah. Let's see. Who's it gonna be?
Titans. I wonder who they pick.
I don't know. Is it
Yeah, I
gonna be a
don't know
defensive guy?
If they reach for Dallas Turner, I'd be shocked.
Yeah, Turner. Isn't he like the best #1 defensive player?
Yeah, he's the
That's
edge guy.
end wise, like edge wise. Yeah.
Oh my god, his whole neighbor's suit jacket is just photos from his LSU. That's pretty sick.
That's nerd. You still need to take your chance on neighbors because LSU guys always.
I know. I'm probably gonna take if Marvin goes first, I'm taking neighbors second. But if he takes Caleb first, I'm taking Marvin Harrison.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
By far.
Oh yeah. Does he need a quarterback?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If I need a quarterback in fantasy, dude, because those guys will last forever. I'm taking the quarterback.
No, but it doesn't
Especially
matter though,
dynasty.
because it doesn't matter because they are cheaper and it's contracted, but you can get cheap quarterbacks. That's the whole point. The only time and the reason Herbert is expensive for me is because I got him the first year we did it. You know what I mean? So the whole draft was auction, not because rookie draft, the pick is set. So the first pick is $12 and then it increases 15%. Second pick is $10. Oh,
Let's see this.
2024 annual draft. The Tennessee Titans select J.C. Latham.
Who?
Oh, tackle from Bama.
Oh,
That's actually a good pick.
yeah, that's a good pick. Because
He's a really good tackle.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Who's the Barstool guy?
Taylor Lewan.
Taylor Lewan, yeah. Holy
So they
crap.
took
I
an
actually like
offensive
that.
tackle.
I actually like that. I'm not mad at any of these team taking tackles. Like Amarius Mims is probably the guy
Dang.
from Oregon State, and then Amarius Mims, like they're probably gonna be the next two tackles.
Dang. 6'6", 340, huh?
Yeah.
Big boy.
Alabama tackles are usually they have like guard weights, but they're like tall too. Like they're not like
6'6",
this
man.
310,
These
325.
offensive
This
tackles
guy's
are
huge.
huge.
Holy
Yeah, he's JC Latham's. Yeah,
All right, Falcons are on the clock.
They ain't taking a wide receiver, man. They ain't taking a wide receiver.
they're not gonna take a Duze. I would love to see if they did, but they're gonna take a defensive guy because that's probably
Men the
Rick and
Bears.
Morris
So you
defensive
mean,
guy.
so you
Yeah.
mean Mr. Turner,
Nope.
another Bama, back-to-back Bama, huh?
I'm telling you, people, I think Chicago because 10 is
A
New York.
Dunze, huh? Yeah. Let's see if
They could reach for, but I have a feeling they may trade out of that
or trade. Let me see what team's calling. Trade down, get another pick in the future.
because they might be able to get a stupid haul at 9. They might be able to, especially if
Ryan?
like the Vikings get nervous and like, okay, we just need to go get JJ. If I'm the Bears, the Vikings going to give you a nice little package to get.
Man, I'm telling you, that
They
is a
won't do that
smoke.
within
That
the
was a
division.
smoke screen dance, man. With
They won't do that within the division.
Oh yeah, that is division. That is right. Yeah, you're right.
No, if anything, I think the Raiders will move up, and if anything, they would. Here's the thing:
The Bears will be like, we'll give you a 6th-round pick and
no,
Rashad
if they give
Johnson.
us Max Crosby, that would negate your whole need to draft an edge. You move back to 14, you could take one of the next better. You could take Brian Thomas.
Wait. How? So what would you guys have to trade to get? Because I'm going to need more than just that 1st-round pick to get Max. I'm going to need like a 3rd and a 4th. Because
Oh
Max
yeah, no more than
Crosby
that.
is
But I'm saying like
Pro Bowl
like
type player.
Yeah. Oh, Falcons pick is in. Holy shit!
Because Brian Burns went for 2 firsts. Or no, what do you know? He went for a 2nd and whatever, but he should have went for.
But Sean, it all depends on how desperate you are. And the Vegas is desperate, man. They're staring down Aiden O'Connell, man.
Aiden O'Connell? Yeah, you got
Aiden
Devontae Adams.
O'Connell.
Pissed.
Aiden O'Connell is crazy. Is your starter is crazy.
It's almost as bad as that's almost as bad as
That's a bottom 3 quarterback right there. That's a bottom 3 quarterback.
And you can't say it's the Bears anymore, Zoo.
No
Let's
more.
go.
No mas, man. No mas.
Wait, did Adam Schefter get a haircut?
I
No.
don't know. I'm watching the Hispanic one. I don't got Mel Kiper. Thank God. These guys are actually like normal. And they know what they're talking about. It's funny.
Yeah, Atlanta picked too fast. It probably is a defensive guy.
They already know
Yeah.
their guy.
Or
Look at Arthur Blank with
No,
his
it's Turner,
with the
huh?
blazer on.
Do they take your Oregon State guy to protect Kirk?
Well, I mean, it is a run on tackles. It is a
Yeah,
run on
there is,
tackles,
yeah.
man. So I
Oh,
don't know.
Latham. Got Fuaga.
Man, that's so funny. Mel had Odunza as his 5th best, and he's just been sitting at number 1 best available for like 4 games.
Mel's losing his fastball.
Oh,
Ours is second. Like Dallas
What?
Turner is third.
No, what?
He has
Brock?
Brock Bowers. So he has Odunze is his next best available. Then Brock, and then Dallas Turner, the edge, and then he has a guard from
I don't
Washington.
know. Tight ends that early? I don't know.
Mel is losing his fastball. That's just what it is. He's losing it. He throws 80 on the mound now. He's not throwing 95, 90 anymore. He's throwing 80, and it's not a curveball. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Titans are going to become much more pass heavy this year without Derrick Henry.
Yeah, they're back though. They're a little back. Whoever
Tajay
Spears.
Yeah, Tajay. That's pretty good.
It might be a nice little workload back.
He's got a little bit of a Austin Eckler in him.
Spears or Zamir White? Who would you take?
Zamir.
I'd probably take Spears.
Zamir showed a lot last year. I remember he was very.
He's got goal line presence.
Yeah.
I just said Spears because his quarterback's probably going to be better. I think Levis will be better than Aiden O'Connell. Oh, I don't know. They're probably going to take Penix or somebody, but still.
They're getting a quarterback.
Michael Penix is that
Devontae
yo,
Adams.
that's his girl. Yo, Penix
Yeah,
has got a dime right now. If that's his girl, Penix has got a dime, bro.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Dude, you know Devontae's like, guys, you got to move up for a quarterback. It better not be
He's
Bo
begging.
Nix.
He's begging right now. Yeah.
He's like, it better not be Bo
Yeah.
Nix. Come on, just go to the pick, Goodell.
Bo Nix, like I don't get his first round hype at all. He don't have the. I don't feel like the arm strength.
So Vegas is at 13. But the
Vegas
Vikings,
is not going to jump.
But the Vikings and the Broncos are ahead of the Raiders, which is why I think they would be the one to trade up with the Bears at 9. All right. Here we go.
This is some real defense. I hear that Spanish.
Atlanta Falcons.
I think it's been defense.
Dude, he went down another button. What is he doing?
Here we go.
With the 8th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Michael Penix Jr.
Oh no way! No way! That's got to be a misprint. They took Penix.
Is this a trade?
That's a great pick. That's actually probably a great pick. They don't need anything else. Their defense is solid. They have weapons. Their line's okay. They're getting
insurance.
They're making him learn.
Insurance, I don't know.
Insurance.
That did not cross my mind for 1 second.
Wow.
Well, no, you know why it didn't cross? I don't know why it didn't. Because remember, I was like, "Yo, Michael Penix's girl is fine." I said, "But why was they showing Michael Penix? They gave us foreshadowed it. They foreshadowed it.
They did.
Wow.
But we can agree though. But I think we all agreed though? Like we said, Penix, like in terms of deep ball throwing, like if he didn't have the injury, he'd probably be like a top 2 or 3 guy.
And
if he didn't have the injuries.
Holy wow!
Yeah, dome too. That division. He'll be in hot weather.
So
Dude, imagine him
he's
and
sitting for 2 years.
He might only sit for 1, depending on how Kirk plays, but it'd probably be 2 years.
How much they get Kirk like 3 years? Right.
But you know, NFL contracts are weird. Probably that last year, you can probably get out of it.
Yeah.
Whatever. NFL
Wow.
contracts are always weird that way. No, that's shocking. No,
I'm shocked.
That's
What if he beats Kirk out? What if he beats Kirk out in camp and they just lost 180 million?
Oh, jeez.
You guys are missing the IU highlights. You missed the IU highlights.
I saw. He had like
Wow. Dang.
That's so now this throws off everything in terms of like the quarterbacks that could
I'm
go.
very confused.
Like
I'm
JJ
very
might, like Bears,
I'm very
they might be. Somebody might be trading now for. You guys might be getting a haul.
That was
now.
that JJ would just smoke.
Unless y'all just take Romeo.
Oh, the pick is in. Pick is in for the Bears already.
Oh, let's see who makes
to be
a wide
Rome.
receiver or defensive player, man.
Has to be Rome.
No, I don't even know anymore. After
Yeah,
that
me
pick,
either.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
The first like 4 picks were like chalk. And then,
Yeah.
holy cow.
And then Penix at 9 to Atlanta.
Wow.
I know Kirk is like, what the F?
Yeah, Penix your guy, man. You always been hyped on Penix, so man.
I
top
liked
10
him,
pick.
but I didn't think he
top
would go
10.
top 10.
Top
No,
10,
no.
man.
I'm not going to take credit for
When I
that.
heard Michael-
Yes, not type 10.
When I heard Michael, I was like, "There's no Michael I would expect." And I'm like,
Wow. You know, he's a Florida kid, so I mean he is, I guess, kind of close to home, but
Dang.
that's crazy.
Wow.
Mind blowing. That is mind blowing.
And Poles is already like, man, y'all are dumb. I'm taking them dunes.
Let's see if he does, man. Caleb. Oh man,
Dude, he'd have 3 legit wide.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he will be going to the greatest rookie quarterback situation ever, man. Like, come on now, pass catchers everywhere.
I actually do kind of hope the Broncos.
But if they did draft like a defensive guy like Verse or Turner, then the Chicago Bears could probably have an offensive rookie of the year and a defensive rookie of the year.
Yep.
Which that's what Houston did last year.
Oh yeah, they've rebuilt that team quickly.
Yeah, so that could happen. But
just like the Bears are.
I would go.
I would go. I'm gonna have that over, man. They better hit that over. I'll be invested this year.
What was it? 9.5?
8.5.
Because also too, Rome makes a lot of sense because you still can't trust Keenan. Like Keenan may have what
Keenan's a
2 years
Keenan's
left.
a 1 year rental.
2 years,
That's what he
maybe?
is. Yeah,
2 or 3
Keenan's
years
a
rental.
Plus a
So-
potential franchise tag. Yeah.
And then DJ Moore is not super young, so it's like you want to at least have a guy for the future. And Rome's got
He's right there.
high grade, so
I don't know. Mel Kiper likes him. I don't know if that's a good thing.
Mel Kiper.
Oh man,
He still got decent hair. Still got decent hair. Actually, he's got pretty good hair for how old he is. I'm not even gonna say decent. He's got really good hair for how old.
Really good hair. He's got to be at least pushing 65.
Yeah.
All right, pick is in. Let's go. Come on, Goodell.
Oh boy. Let's see if we get another shock.
Oh man, how am I ready?
Is he coming out? He's coming out.
Man, I cannot believe Penix with that. Wow. That's crazy.
Here we go.
Oh wow.
39th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. The Chicago Bears select
Dallas.
Rome Odunze.
Oh, called it! Yes! Yes! I keep predicting something football. Yes!
The Bears are back.
The Bears.
Dude, stick to the Packers, bro. Come on.
Oh man, I got those sources, baby. Never have too many wide receivers.
Wow.
Yeah, you can never have too many receivers for sure.
Oh,
That is a fact.
wow.
Oh, Medusa to the Bears, man. That's
Man.
bro.
If they
Wow.
don't win the division, I'll be shocked.
Oh man,
It's gonna
Bears,
be
man.
number one.
Might have to make another Bears bet now.
I'm pretty sure the Bears did not think Rome was going to be there.
Yeah.
Once they saw Penix, they put that pick in real fast.
And didn't Atlanta put their pick in fast? I don't think they waited too long.
Yeah, they did. It was
Fast
really
as
quick.
hell.
They had to wait for the guy to come out. But let's see.
I kind of feel bad for Justin Fields
I'm
now.
gonna restroom real quick. I just want to see that.
Look how they kind of Justin Fields like.
Man, that's like
He had
your
Darnell Mooney, Chase Claypool. Who else?
Oh man, you see this
I mean,
guy
a
go
season
points
or
to
maybe 2
riches.
seasons, season and a half of DJ Moore, I guess. But
Man, that's
Yeah,
actually
that's-
so funny. So
yeah,
funny.
Justin's got to be like, yo, this is BS. I think the Jets. Ooh, the Jets traded the pick to Minnesota. That's JJ.
Oh, really? So it's
Yeah,
McCarthy.
that's JJ. And that backs up my theory because I was like, they kept saying Joe Douglas comes from the Baltimore tree, and he was like kind of on pins and needles because he doesn't ever not have a lot of picks in the draft. He always has a bunch of picks in draft. So he was looking for a candidate. So now, yeah, JJ's probably going to go to Minnesota.
Wow, JJ McCarthy.
JJ McCarthy, if he does go to Minnesota, that's a sneaky rookie of the year because of the weapons he has. If he's decent, because he has 2 legit weapons and Hawkinson.
Yeah. Wow.
Man, I still cannot get over Penix going to Atlanta. That's throwing me off, bro. God,
Honestly,
I just don't.
The
Ugh.
Vikings, they got to take quarterback. Oh,
They traded up, so they got back-to-back pick. Actually, no, not back-to-back. They got a 10th pick now, so
Yeah,
They're taking JJ.
yeah, they're taking the quarterback.
Or
You would not trade up for any other reason.
Who else would
Wait,
they take?
did they
I
just
would say,
flip?
right?
Did they just flip with the Jets?
Yeah, it was just 10 or 11. Yeah, I wonder what they get. Like, I ain't gonna listen to this.
I don't know what the
Yeah, what's
Vikings draft
What is that?
haul is.
Oh, pick is in.
Yeah, it has to be JJ.
I think they're going to commercial though.
If they say Bo Nix, I'm ending the stream. I'm just letting you guys know right now. I'm ending the stream if they say Bo.
Do you guys want to go through like the Raiders maybe, like 14?
So who's after the Raiders? I mean, that is, I guess, like, yeah, like I don't know who else would be like a quarterback.
No, it's really this run right here. It's Vikings, Broncos, Raiders, and then the Jets are in between. Which Brock Bowers could be interesting.
So who's 15? You said the Colts.
The Colts.
Yeah, we probably just stop there because that'll probably be where they stop trading and doing all that stuff, and it'll just be other first round talent.
Oh man,
Roma Dunze, man.
Dunze. Okay, Caleb Williams over, man.
For
over
sure.
what?
Passing yards.
Yards
Toddies.
is the number one pick on that yet. I'm hammering the over on the. I probably want. You know what? Because of the Dunze pick, they're probably going to make the over under pretty hard to like make a bet on.
Just send Zoo, a cool $20 and he'll be your bookie for the Bears bets this year. Or you cross over to Charlotte.
I don't know. If he really is a Packer, I don't know if I want the juju of a Packers guy making my Bears.
Yeah,
bets.
that's true. I'll step up and do it for you.
I don't know. I don't know if I want that juju. Hey, Zoo, stay on that side with Anthony Davis, man. Stay on that side.
We'll just How about we parlay the touchdowns and passing.
Yeah.
That actually could be a good bet because the value
touchdowns, I think, will be a better bet. I think it'll be a better bet. Like total touchdowns.
Bears.
Well, you think the total touchdowns be like 20?
They don't do total. At least.
Oh, they don't do total.
I think they break up passing and rushing, but I could be wrong. It might depend on the book too, and honestly on the player. Like for Jalen, they might do that.
So if I went Bovada,
oh God,
what does the Bovada book say?
Bovada
That's the one I trust the most.
I made money off Bovada, took my money out, and I will never go on there.
That's sketchy, check, man.
Let me tell you, South Carolina is the Bovada king. Like everybody around here does Bovada because obviously we don't have the online betting stuff.
I don't know.
A lot of people now
North Carolina has it now.
A lot of people they go up there and they just place the bets up there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start doing that soon.
South Carolina's right behind.
No, South Carolina's
just step in. And South Carolina is going to be very slow, I think, on that law. They're just they fancy themselves. Listen, you got to understand. You guys maybe don't know this because you're Midwest guys, but they're in the Bible Belt. So North Carolina is definitely it's like brothers. Like North Carolina is, and I know we're live, but stay with me here. Like, when you think of North Carolina, South Carolina, like North Carolina is like the progressive younger brother or sister, and South Carolina is like the older traditional sister or brother. Like that's just kind of how it's.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it took them a long time to take down a certain flag in the Capitol, so I'm not going to go further than that.
And I think Mississippi is still struggling with that. So
probably. All right. Their pick is in, and they just got back from commercial, so I'm guessing it's going straight to Goodell.
Yeah.
Man, they're really trying to make Detroit look real nice with this.
Oh, don't let Dan Gilbert hear that. He'll hear that. He'll be ready to fight.
Still not going to him.
Detroit. You should have said Green Bay.
Oh, they're showing JJ McCarthy right now. So
yeah, they love to foreshadow.
Do you guys think? Or Zoo, did you see what the trade was?
I know it was for a late pick.
Like a fifth or sixth or something.
I think it was the hundreds. Yeah, let me look at that again. But it was a late pick.
Probably fifth or sixth. That's what the Bears.
It says 6th round. Yeah.
Last year.
120.
Oh, they're also showing Bo Nix.
Yeah, 129 and 157.
Oh God.
129.
Better not. Yeah. Please.
That's a fourth rounder.
129, 157 for 10 and 203.
Oh, okay. So they did a pick. Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
So it's a two for two.
No, 3 for 2.
Oh, 3 for 2. Sorry.
11, 129, 157 for 10 and 203.
Yeah, Joe Douglas has to have picks.
Yeah.
So
the Jets know how to draft. So yeah, he's probably gonna hit it.
Yeah, they just showed it right here. So they got the Vikings got a 6th rounder, and the Jets got the 11th pick, a 4th and 5th rounder.
That's fun.
That's a lot for one. Wow.
Just to go one spot.
Completely fleeced them for JJ McCarthy. Jeez.
I'm not a big McCarthy guy, but I mean, I don't think he can look bad.
The rumors are right. They got their guy. They really wanted him.
I mean,
we'll see if he's any good.
If you could just ask McCarthy to be Cousins, maybe he won't be that bad.
That's what they're hoping.
And I like Kevin O'Connell. So, I mean, Kevin O'Connell might be able to do some
Good coach.
Yeah.
If the Jets don't take Brock Bowers, I'll be shocked.
No, I think they're going tackle.
Yeah, they need to protect the old man. They got to protect the old man.
And whoever they get in after Aaron Rodgers, like they need offensive line help because that was the reason why he got. Oh,
They have someone coming out with Goodell.
a guest picker or something.
Taps. Some military thing.
To help make the Minnesota Vikings selection, we are honored to have out with us the surviving mother, brothers, and nephew of fallen hero, United States Army Sergeant Zachary Ewing.
I think there's people booing that actually.
Oh my God!
It's
Come on,
it's
Detroit.
Jerry Krause. It's like the Jerry Krause man.
James Easter during his second deployment to Iraq. We salute him and thank his family and TAPS, the Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors, which offers care to those grieving the loss of a military loved one. I'm now going to turn this over to Sergeant Ewing's nephew, Asher, who will announce the pick.
Little kid. Imagine his voice cracks.
With the 10th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select J.J. McCarthy.
J.J. McCarthy and Sam Darnold, huh?
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
JJ's got that job. I don't see Sam doing anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not out of the all like McCarthy and Nix are. I mean, I think McCarthy's way better than Nix, but I'm not a. He just didn't throw a lot.
Yeah. Like I
gotta see. Yeah, I mean, I know he won the national championship, but I'm just, I think they kind of just like his traits, which I get. He's got traits, so, and he's kind of sneaky athletic too. So, though, these McCarthy and Williams battles coming down the fight.
The classic white guy, sneaky athleticism, right?
Sneaky
athletic.
So, who are the quarterbacks in the North? It's Love, McCarthy, Williams, and Goff.
Jared Goff. Yeah.
Pretty stacked division quarterback wise. Well, potentially.
Potentially.
A lot of potential.
Yeah, let's see if Jordan Love gets his true sophomore start.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that rookie season, you got no game tape. Like, you got no tape. Well, let's get some tape. Let's see what these defenses now. Won't be surprised by Jordan Love because before that, he ain't nothing before that season.
That's the same thing I'm looking at for Stroud.
Stroud,
like, rookie game tape. You gotta see how he plays.
Yeah.
The one that I'm interested in the most is Anthony Richardson because he don't have enough tape.
Very true.
There's still not enough tape.
Yeah.
So he played like
it'd be interesting to see, but I like him a lot. I wonder what the Colts will do in this draft too. That's why I want to at least go to 15 and see what they get. But
Jets pick is already in.
Yeah, it's definitely a lineman. Has to be.
Lineman? It's on the big 6'6" dudes, huh?
Yeah, it's probably the Oregon State guy or the Georgia guy. They said Amarius Mims from Georgia had like some of the most rarest measurements for like arm length. I think he has like the longest arms, like in the top 1% or something, which is important. That's why it's like sometimes you'll see those tackles who are like 6'3", but it's like how they play tackles. It's like their arms are crazy.
They already had the hat there for McCarthy. His
right.
family. He's at home, and they gave him a Vikings hat.
Yeah. Oh, he's at home.
I'm pretty sure they give him all 32 teams, I guess, but
probably if you're a projected first rounder,
yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I probably would do the home too. I mean, I could care less go to Detroit and walk on stage and go home. I'm good. Now maybe if it's in Vegas or Miami, it's like, the party. Let's go after. Let's go out. Yeah. Maybe some, because next year it's in Green Bay. It's like, I'm staying home. I'm not going to Green Bay.
It's in Green Bay next year?
Yeah.
Wow.
Will the draft even fit in Green Bay? I've never been to Green Bay. Like, would it fit? Like, what hotels are you going to be able to stay in Green Bay? That's crazy.
That's all we got, man.
Yeah.
Oh my
God. So who's at 14? It's Jets are at 11. Denver's at 12. Vegas is at 13.
Yeah, I don't have the order in front of me.
Who's 14? Well, they're going down the ticker right now, but wow, I see that Roman Dunza right there. Beautiful.
Oh, man. And think of what's guy. You see that Caleb and Dunze like took a picture?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Man,
So it's the Saints at 14.
Saints at 4. I actually kind of want to see what the Saints do.
That they don't take a quarterback, I don't think, but they might take like a
Brian
defensive
Thomas
guy, maybe.
to
Oh,
pair up with Olave.
yeah. Because I mean, I don't.
They
What's
need
his
a new
name? Is Michael
Jr.,
Thomas
man.
there still? And if he is, he's kind of
Yeah, he's old, washed.
He's
over the
washed.
hill.
Ain't the
They
same.
need a new Thomas Jr., man.
Actually, well, I wouldn't be mad at that pick.
Brian Thomas Jr. 6'3".
Man, he's got some size. I think Dunza's
God, what is Las Vegas gonna do, bro?
Bo
That's
Nix.
tough. Oh yeah.
Ew. I mean,
I would trade back. I would like,
Dude.
and this is not a homer pick, but I would just trade
Dude,
back and get
yeah.
like a second round guy.
Jets.
With the 11th pick in the 2024 NFL
Bowers.
Draft, the New York Jets select Olu Fashanu.
Yeah, tackle.
That's
Penn
tackle,
State.
right?
Wait, so wait, Penn State?
Penn State kid, yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's not-
I
it's
thought
not the
Oregon
other
State guy was
dude.
going for them. Well, you know that guy, that the Penn State tackle, people. She was Caleb Williams' teammate in high school.
Was he really?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what because there was an article they were talking about saying like
6'6", 315.
Woo.
Yeah.
He's probably he's probably extremely agile.
Good
wow.
pick. Good
Dude,
pick.
his run blocking for Brees Hall, oh my God.
Oh, yeah. Brees the Beast already going to be a top 5 pick. Now you get a lineman.
Mm.
Old
Yeah.
quarterback. Get a lineman.
He bounced back. I regret passing on him because he bounced back.
Dude,
Brees the Beast.
Brees, that was the best pick I made last year for sure. I got him in like the 4th round.
I think I took him
Yeah,
in
I
like
could have had a
three,
chance
three
to
leagues.
draft him.
I think I took him in 3 leagues.
Having him, Brees, and or McCaffrey, Brees, and who was my other one? Who was the other top running back?
ETN.
Yeah. 1,
The
2,
second
3,
place-
and PPR.
Second place team, right?
Yeah.
I think if Denver's not going to go Bo Nix, but like I wonder if they go
Trevor
like
Lawrence, man.
receiver or something.
Trevor freaking Lawrence, man. I probably could have taken Kirk Cousins even with his Achilles injury and been fine.
Who is their receivers? Christian
Good.
Kirk and Zay Jones.
Yeah. The Jags.
They might need to go receiver.
Yeah, they lost Mr. Ridley.
Even though Ridley fantasy
Broncos already have their pick in.
Is it
Bo Nix.
would it be a? I mean, I'm trying to
No.
think.
Dallas
Lineman.
Turner is falling.
So is Verse too. Like all the interior linemen.
They're
And
like, nah, we fading defense, man. We're getting offense.
Yeah. That's a fact.
It's a stacked offensive draft, though.
Yeah, all tackles,
Tackles,
wide receivers,
tackles, wide receivers,
quarterbacks.
and-
Like, yeah, legit all.
There's like 3 good edge rushers. And then like there's no good corners. No one really in the safety position.
The only
Linebackers-
corner like actually the guy from Clemson, Nate Wiggins. He's like they say he doesn't like to tackle, but I think he's like one of the best pure cover guys. But he's like they say he weighs like 170, which he's probably like 165 probably, and that's really light. Like that's really light. I don't know if there's a corner that light in the NFL. That's super small. But he's like 6'2", so I mean. But yeah, I don't know where Broncos go here. Receiver, tackle, defense. I mean, they are kind of known for their defense. I don't know who their defensive guys are. Wait, they're showing Bo Nix. Oh my God. If they take Bo Nix, bro, I'm gonna like I don't have any Denver Broncos fans, but I'm just gonna wish them well tonight. Like that's just not fair. You could get Bo Nix in the second round. Like you don't have to do this.
I
Or
know
you
we're
can trade back at the bottom of the
on
first.
draft right now, but the Magic absolutely whooped the Cavs.
Today?
Impressive.
They beat them. They almost
Impressive, man. They got their
They almost
ass
beat 'em
whooped
by
the first
40.
two games.
Was that game
Wow.
3?
Game 3, yeah.
Listen, I'm not. I was almost listen. I was near the trash can about to throw my magic hat away. Now, I'm walking back and it's in a Goodwill box. Now it's in a Goodwill box, and I'm just waiting to see if I need to take it out and just keep it.
Now, Paolo had a huge game. 31 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists on 0 turnovers.
I like
Big
that.
time,
Responded.
big time,
He
game,
responded.
big time game. Jalen Suggs had 24 points, 4 rebounds.
Sixers are up. Sixers are up 5 in the third quarter.
I'm rooting for those Knicks, baby.
Yeah, I don't like
Got
that.
a little parlay with the Nuggets winning the series and the Knicks winning the series.
Come on, Zoo. What's that? Plus
I
220.
mean, that's an easy.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm about to say what odds are that?
Plus 170.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm good. You should just keep your money, man.
Yeah, nah, man. Plus money is all I need, man.
You
Give
would
me
have been
that
better
plus
off
money.
doing like Denver and maybe 76ers.
No, I faded the Sixers. Embiid's injured.
No, I would have done Denver and Pacers.
I thought about that.
Yeah,
You probably could have gotten in
Way
plus.
better.
I thought about that, but I don't like betting on Pascal Siakam, even though he's having a hell of a series.
He's having a great
Yeah,
series.
dude, he dropping 35 and 10.
Feels
I'm
like it's by design that they're like kind of shutting down Halliburton.
yeah. How do Halliburton just doesn't look like a playoff dude? From his first game, he doesn't look that good in the playoffs so far. Like Tyrese Maxey, that's a playoff dude. That's a playoff dude, Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah.
He's stepped
If only
up.
they had Jimmy
Halliburton's
Butler.
still young though.
Yeah, true. True, but Maxey
Right,
dropped.
Broncos.
Jimmy Butler's not. If it goes
They ain't come-
6 or
they
7, he's not
they
coming
said,
back.
Nah,
He's
they
out.
said 4 to 6 weeks.
No. They said
Yeah.
he's only guaranteed. That's not 100% yet. They just said he's guaranteed out the first round.
Yeah, he's out, which is a shame. If he was playing, definitely could push the Celtics.
It'd be 2-0.
Because, dude, Celtics play the Nuggets. Nuggets
It's
are
a
5.
mental thing.
Nuggets
Nuggets
are
in a sweep. Nuggets in a
Oh,
sweep.
yeah, Nuggets in the sweep.
Yeah,
I like
sweep.
that. I like that, man.
Come on, man. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I'm telling you, I got the Nuggets future, baby. I need them to go back to back for me, baby.
I would
Yoke
almost
with
say there's
MVP,
no
Yoke
way they
with
would
the
get
title.
lose a game. No,
Mm.
because that's another thing. The Celtics are not good at home in the playoffs.
They're fourth. Their execution, like,
13
They're
and
weird at home
13.
in the playoffs.
yeah.
Yeah, they're not good at home in the playoffs.
Fine. Now, like, if they
They're
play the
good
Timber,
in the regular season.
if the Nuggets play the Timberwolves, that's tough. That defense is tough, actually.
Well, that's the one I said. The one
That's
team I was
tough.
like, that would be the only team I feel like that
That's
could make
tough.
them, 6, 7
Offensively,
game
they're not
series.
that good, but defensively, oof.
And that's just because of Gobert matching up with Jokic. That's it.
And they can help.
Let's be
Like
honest,
McDaniels,
The Thunder look pretty good too.
man, stop.
Remember when what did Anthony Edwards say?
five.
He's like, they got KD, well, we got Jalen McDaniels.
Bro.
Guess he's right.
Yep.
Ant-Man knows.
You coming out? Come on, Goodell.
Ant-Man knows.
No.
Bo Nix.
This one Broncos fan looks like he's on mile high cloud 9.
I don't like how the Broncos look. I don't like that. Maybe they're just they already
Man, they're
celebrated. by
just
themselves.
giving the division of Patrick Mahomes that they take Bo Nix.
Yeah, for real. They are.
With the 12th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Bo Nix.
The rumors are true.
Oh my God, Bo Nix, bro.
Oh,
Yuck.
Wow. They got
Oh.
the Mac Jones of the draft, man.
cut it. I'm just kidding. I want to see what the Raiders do.
Oh my God, I cannot believe that. I feel so
Hey.
bad for Broncos fans.
Wait, so we got all 6 in the first 12
Wait.
picks.
Is it all 6? Oh, yeah. Top 3 quarterbacks.
Williams,
Penix,
McCarthy, Penix.
McCarthy.
Whoa,
Bowden,
6 out of 12 are
Penix.
QBs?
and then 3 tackles and 3
Yeah.
wide receivers.
Wow. Offense,
The
man.
Al, you know what's his name? Davis is just like it's like Aiden O'Connell.
I cannot believe. Maybe I'll be completely wrong, but who is he throwing it to? Bo Nix needs talent around him. Who is he? Cortland Sutton and who?
Portland Sutton.
Greg Dortch. Greg Dortch is who they're throwing it to. Javante Williams on the ACL. Like
Mims.
maybe I need to buy stock now. I don't know.
Marvin Mims could
Oh, man. Oh, that division, man.
Marvin Mims is like
Just
Jonathan
put in
Miller.
the Chiefs Super Bowl already, man, because you know that division's gonna be chopped cheese, man.
I would respect Mahomes
Bears
if he
Super Bowl.
just tweeted like a picture of him like laughing. If he just tweeted a picture, I would. His GOAT argument would go up like 4 or 5 stars just because.
Well, now the Raiders, they have to take Brock Bowers. They need to give Aiden O'Connell.
Yeah, they just got to get talent. Yeah.
Because, I mean, he can get the ball out. It's not – he's – all right, their picks
I mean, the Raiders could – and this is not a homer pick, but they could maybe get like Rattler or somebody in the second or third. But, I mean, even still, like
I still can't believe Penix went 8th. I like I honestly, I respect it because they didn't really.
It's so funny because I still remember Raheem like getting hired and it's like, yo, we need a new quarterback. We need a new quarterback. That's the big. And now they got 2. That's crazy. Well, they went from 0 quarterbacks to 2 quarterbacks.
It does make more sense because, to your point, if worse comes to worse on Kirk and his Achilles, then it's like you have a guaranteed guy that can just step in. So if Kirk is only good for 2 years and then he's just because of age and injury, then you'll have your guy ready. Wow. And 2, like you said, it's warm weather, division, dome. No, not mad at it. And he's going to have a lot of weapons to throw to. Maybe he makes Pitts into an all-star. Who knows? But I'm actually starting to be more shocked about the Bo Nix. Sean Payton. I almost kind of, and I don't want to risk this. I don't want to wish this on Bo Nix, but Sean Payton's kind of starting to come like first off, he's like, okay, Russell Wilson, you're trash.
Oh, yeah.
And he picks the least time. It seems like this is screaming like I got ego. Like I'm the quarterback or I'm the guru. Like, bro, you're not Sean McVay. You had Drew Brees, who's a Hall of Famer. Relax. Like Sean McVay won with Baker Mayfield. Like you ain't doing that. So we'll see if he does it with Bo Nix. But like, dude, you had Drew Brees. Relax. I don't know, man. Like people don't like Bo Nix has been in college for like 9 years. He's like 20. He's like Michael Penix, but like, and plus 2, Michael Penix owns Bo Nix. So like, if they ever match up, like they're gonna like that's gonna be W for Michael Penix.
It's a commercial.
I'm starting to like JJ at Minnesota a lot. But those weapons, bro. If Minnesota gets like in a second or third round, like an elite running back, they might be back.
And there are no elite running backs.
Trey Benson.
That's all I heard. There's no like elite prospect this year.
I don't think there's like an Ezekiel Elliott type. No,
Ezekiel, Saquon, Bijan.
No.
Yeah.
Not a Bijan, but there is some value. Like Marshawn Lloyd is like Daniel Jeremiah had him number 1. He's pretty shifty. I like Trey Benson. Yeah, he's late second round, maybe.
Late second? Oh, might be third, huh?
Round. I mean, I'm not going to take a running back at the top of the second round. That's just me, though. Brock Bowers, yeah, we heard it. Or at least I saw it, Mal. But you was right on that, Peebles. They need a dude.
Did they draft him?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still in commercial.
You must have pressed pause or something on your TV because there's no way we got that.
I'm on the draft.
Do you not see it, Zoo?
Looking at Brock Bowers.
What'd you say, Zoo?
Oh, pick number 13.
How did I see it before you guys?
I have no idea.
I didn't pause it on my end.
I'm still on commercial.
You had to have paused it on accident.
No, it's.
Oh yeah, Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers.
Brock?
Yeah, it's Brock Bowers. They're talking.
Yeah,
about
I think they went to commercial just in between the picks because it was in when it went to commercial.
Wow. Yeah, got an offensive weapon.
Yeah, they had to do that.
Raiden.
Yeah, they had to do
him
that.
and Devontae. Yeah, he'll eat in a slot.
Will he? With Aiden?
No. I'm saying I think they're gonna draft like a quarterback later. Like
you think they're gonna take QB late? Is he your boy? Is he your boy, the South Carolina guy?
I just said that. Third round. I would take him in the third round. Yeah.
Third round.
Because that's what he's projected. But see, like all the quarterbacks have gotten taken, like the top 6. So like you might have to trade up to get Rattler now because they might start going on a run, especially in that early second round.
It just went back and it's already on the Saints pick. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know what the Saints do here.
That was a good pick.
I have no idea. Maybe they just take best player available, like a defensive guy. But this is crazy. Has there been a defensive guy taken yet?
No.
Wow. That shows the league, man. That's the league, bro.
See?
Oh, that's weird.
Wow.
That's weird work.
That was weird.
Yeah.
That's good. I think they need that. Michael Mayer isn't the answer.
Michael Mayer. Was that the dude that dropped the touchdown pass?
I'm
Yeah.
not sure it wasn't. You know, he was like a crazy recruit out of high school. That just shows you about
Mayer?
development. I mean, Bowers was too, though. I mean, Bowers was too.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, Saints.
Do you want
They have to go defensive here. There's no way they go like a reach on a receiver or
Do
something.
we want to see Saints for this one?
I want to see
Because-
Saints and Indy. I just want to see
Okay.
Indy see who maybe they pair with Richardson, but they'll probably
Yep.
take a defensive guy too.
Well, you might be ahead of me now if they're kind of.
Yeah, we're at 5 minutes.
I'm at 4.5, so never mind.
Oh, you're 4.5.
I think they just. I think
Wait,
they just,
what is going? Wait, what is that sorcery is going on? What do you got
No,
going
they-
on? Where?
they messed up. They messed up the length of the commercial break. That's what they
Oh.
did because it literally. Yeah.
Oh, just imagine watching the draft. Just this commercial skip the fucking pick.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's like watching a live game and like it's like you see it's like 30 seconds in the second quarter and all of a sudden you comes back from commercial and it's like 10 minutes in the third. It's like, wait, what? It's like what? It's like what just happened? It's like I missed halftime.
That's too
the first
funny.
15 minutes or
That's
5
too
minutes.
funny.
That's
funny.
crazy. Saints pick is not in, so I wonder if
Saints.
Somebody's trying
What
to
are they
trade
gonna
with
pick, man? Oh,
you said it's in now.
It's not in yet. No.
Oh, might be a trade. But I mean, if you're trading now, I don't know what I mean. If I'm not trading,
You're just
up
trading
unless
back.
it's a
You're trading back
quarterback
for volume at this point. You know.
yeah.
more guys.
Yeah, the quarterbacks. Listen, that's the thing. That's the thing you should never fade. The quarterbacks are always going to get picked higher than you think. They just
Penix
always
was
do.
That was shocking.
Especially him going to Atlanta. Like it wouldn't have been maybe as shocking if like the Raiders went up and then grabbed him right there or something. But the fact that Atlanta
yeah.
just doubled down and took him.
And the thing is, I mean, he knew if JJ, I think of the next three, like the second tier. Oh, Caleb's his own tier, right, Zoo?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got tier. Then you had tier 2 of the tier 3. He had to be the first of the tier 3.
Yeah.
Like if it would have been McCarthy ahead,
If he just would have had one ACL injury, he would have been tier 2. I think
he would have been up there with. I think he would have been competing with Drake May
and Jaden. Actually, I feel like
Mm.
even though because see too, he did run a 4.49. Like he did. He's not slow. Now he's
Yeah.
not as elusive as Daniels, but I mean he's not a statue back there. And he's gonna be on a fast track in Atlanta.
Kind of a random comment because they just showed a Colts highlight. Do you guys think Zach Moss is going to be like a viable RB1 in Cincy?
No.
No.
What's the dude that didn't they love the guy behind Mixon?
Chase Brown, yeah.
Yeah, they loved him.
Oh, they used him like what's his?
They
face
might
on
split.
on the Steelers.
Like-
what's his face?
Like Tyjae Spears.
Yeah, like with Jalen Warren, like he's just a smaller dude, runs real fast. Like so
Yeah.
many prototypes like
So
that. There's like so
Maybe
many
they
of those
listen.
guys.
I'm scared of taking any of ever since the Alexander Madison thing from Dalvin Cook. I'm scared to like any of those heir apparent guys. I'm scared to touch them because Alexander Madison pretty much ruined
Ty
me,
Chandler?
like one of my like with running back like Devon A-Chain. That's the one that haunts me the most because I took him off a waiver, and even though it's like you can kind of say it maybe split because I got Tank. It still haunts me because it's like now I feel like I let this like cat out of the bag with like my move for the next year's draft. People are probably he's gonna try to get A-Chain in like the 5th or 6th round. So now it's kind of like I done showed my hand a little bit, and it's like
I think A-Chain was a huge beneficiary of just Mostert too, and Mike.
Oh, he was good.
He was good.
Yeah.
and Mostert got
he
signed.
Created those touchdowns. It wasn't just blocking.
Yeah, it's just the system, man. It's Mike McDaniel, man. Cooper Kupp for Sean McVay, you know.
Pickerson.
Yeah, there's so much.
Interested to see where they go here.
Sad franchise.
New Orleans, yeah, they had their
Yeah.
moments.
Yeah, Drew Brees had it.
They got a Super Bowl, yeah. Drew
Yep.
Brees. But imagine if they didn't have Drew Brees. Oh,
Yeah.
that's one of the.
He saved them.
That's a dark,
He
dark
actually
history
saved
for
this
them.
franchise.
Who was their quarterback before him? I forget his
I
name.
have no idea who.
It was oh, what was his name?
Didn't Arch Manning play there? Like way back in the day.
No, it was oh, shoot. He played with like Deuce McAllister. Like it was like that team. I forget. But
Yeah, I'd have to look it up.
all right, Saints, come on. Don't worry, they're not cutting to commercial this time. But I literally had to sprint back from my job, so I have not eaten. So I have some McDonald's on the way. So you guys might have to
I got a McDonald's celebration of Odunsley and Caleb Williams.
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's something to celebrate, man. I'll tell you.
I got 2 McPollos, man. McPollos.
McPollos.
That's what they call them, dude. McChickens, man. It's so great.
You know what's underrated at McDonald's is the McRib. I don't eat McDonald's, but I love the McRib.
Oh, I love the
love
McRib, but it's a limited time item.
It's fire. Yeah, it's a limited. And I don't even eat ribs, but
I haven't got a McDonald's.
fire.
You don't like ribs?
No, not a rib guy. But the McRib is just, I don't know. It's like, you know how some people like the fish fillet?
Oh, I love the fish
very
fillet.
similar. All
That's
right.
me. That's me. I love the fish fillet.
They think they're going. They think they're going defense.
With the 14th pick,
Dallas
in the
Turner,
2024
Jared
NFL
Rivers.
Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Talaise Fuaga, tackle.
Oregon State.
Oregon State? Wow. Another
probably
offensive
good.
lineman.
Is this a record?
Wow.
Is this a record of offensive
It might
players?
be.
This is
14 in a row.
yeah.
Oh, he's in Hawaii. Oh, his dad, dude, his shades are sick. That's sweet.
Wow. Another tackle. So, I mean, shoot, the Colts might go Marius Mims from Georgia because that's another tackle for Anthony Richardson.
God knows he needs it.
Wow. If they go top 15 offensive players, listen, hashtag
Is that a
defense is
record?
dead.
Is that a record? I'm so
That might be a record.
Yeah, right.
Has to be. Has to be.
Let's see if the Colts pick is in. I mean, the Colts should probably go defense, man. They
But
should
I mean,
probably-
think about. But listen, you got. I mean, I know Richardson runs around, but it's like, dude, they might. I don't know what their tackle. I mean, their
Yeah, they
lineman
got
situation.
They got Quentin Nelson, man. Quentin Nelson can take on 2
Yeah,
defenders.
he's a guard though.
Dude, but he's so good. I mean, he's like the best offensive lineman in the league. Him and what's his name? The tackle on the Texans. LT, what's his name? Tunsil?
Tunsil, Larry Tunsil.
And massive, dude.
That's another reason why CJ was so good. Remember when Tunsil fell because he had that stupid gas mask incident? Imagine if that happened now. That he would not have failed. That's so dumb that he fell for that.
Well, not for the Texans. They were like,
Yeah.
we'll take him, man. He was just smoking a little.
Snag him right on up. Listen, to me, I you would have to, and this sounds really bad to say, but like you would have to be a mass murderer as an offensive tackle for me to like not pick you. Because it is so rare. It's hard as hell to draft tackles. It's just not a lot of guys that are sick like Joe Alt walking around in Earth. And then you got to think about he's 6'8" and coordinated and can move. There's not a lot of guys like that. So it's like, listen, you got to be a mass murderer for me not to take you. I'd be like, and even if you was, I'd be like, you know what? Let's get him some therapy. Let's get him a psychologist. He'll figure it out. We need to see if he can block. Because those guys are dime a dozen, man. That's why I think there's a run on them right now. You just can't find good tackle. Like the guy from Georgia, I would not be shocked if he went to the Colts. Would not be shocked. Because it's like you draft those guys and think about it later. Just whatever. And
Right.
like people get
We are
hurt.
cutting to commercial here, so you guys keep me posted. But the pick wasn't in when I saw. They were at like 450 and they hadn't picked yet.
So I guess we'll say Penix is the most surprising.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
That reaction. Oh man.
And honestly, just the volume of offensive players. I thought at least Dallas Turner would be gone by now.
I would say that. I would say Penix is number one, and then the amount of offensive tackles that way. Because I know it's a premium position, but I didn't think it'd be this much.
It's also a very strong draft for tackles.
Yeah, that's what
too.
they said, right? It's like a really
Like
good.
there were pretty much a lot of people saying there were going to be 4 tackles taken in the first 15. Like most of this is actually panned out how it was supposed to, with the only thing being Penix going a lot higher and Dallas Turner falling.
But like, yeah, Penix going higher because I think if Penix did go to Atlanta, he would have got. Yeah, he could have gone to the Raiders or
at like 13,
Denver.
14. You know.
God, the Bo Nix one is just.
Imagine
I just
Sean
don't get it.
Penix's deep ball in Mile High. Dude, he'd launch that thing.
He'd throw that
70
thing out the
yards.
stadium.
Yeah.
Michael.
That's the thing. Like Mahomes is just going to continue to run that division because they have nobody in there trying to challenge him.
Just lock it in. Final four, baby. Lock it in.
Herbert is the only guy, and he doesn't have any weapons right now.
I always have hope of the Chargers every year, and then just nothing
They
happens
fall
every year.
for it.
Exactly. I fall for it. I'm just like, I think they're going to have a good year, and then nothing happens every year.
I mean, Brian Thomas Jr. maybe for the Colts if they would reach maybe.
Like, why is Brian Thomas not in that tier? That's my question. He put up a good.
Well, I think it's probably because he wasn't. Well, he was number 2, but also I think they said he didn't bring it against like the elite competition. Like he dominated like the guys,
the bad teams
in the SEC that were, like he dominated them.
Okay.
But then it's like you could say that, but then at the same time, it's like if Malik Neighbors is your number 1, you're not going to get a chance to dominate because he's going to be no one option, and you can't take Malik Neighbors away. Like he's just that good.
Well, here's the other thing, though. I mean, we're forgetting that, how many wide receivers are off the board? 3? There's like 15 that are at least wide receiver 2 potential. The Chargers
it might be after we get off of this, there'll probably be a run of receivers that go in this later round because there's still some receivers like Brian Thomas and the dude from Texas, South Carolina.
No, don't say Xavier Legette, dude.
If Xavier Legette goes to the Chiefs,
that's your boy.
1 year, I'll pick him number 1 overall in my fantasy. Just whatever, screw it. I'll just pick him. Whatever.
Dude, do you follow? You remember Justin, right? Do you follow?
Yeah, I follow him on Twitter.
He literally. Oh, here, Sean. I'm gonna read you some of these because he hates Xavier Legette. Like he's he runs
give me
like
his Twitter handle. I'll block him.
He runs like a dynasty football page. I gotta read you some of these. He just tweeted, "You excited to catch passes from Aiden O'Connell, Brock Bowers?" It's like Drewski.
Me. Yeah, me.
The Bears have a top
Quinton Mitchell. Oh no, they're gonna go corner.
Pick is in.
They might go corner. They're singling in on.
So here's one. If Xavier Legette finds his way into the first round tonight, I'm going to fade him even harder, and no one can stop me.
Yo, give me his handle. Let me block him right quick.
He's just been railing it. What was his other one? He had a really funny one. He also shits on Quentin Johnson all the time, which is that's low-hanging fruit, man.
Hey, this kid sounds like a bully. Get him off the socials. Get him off the social, man.
He did bully Kadarius Toney, man.
Here you go. Final.
He sent a meme that was so viral that Kadarius Toney DM'd him.
Yeah, he got DM'd by Kadarius Toney and was like, it was so funny, dude.
It was just the Willy Wonka meme. You know, the Willy Wonka just lipping.
They say anybody yet?
No. They were just doing a sideline report.
Maybe they're trading.
I think he's going in right now. Well, maybe. Chargers trade up, take Brian Thomas Jr.
Now, they probably watch him. It'd be another boring. It's either a corner or a tackle.
Wow. Protect her.
I really don't know what people's needs are.
Here it is. All right, and then I got
15th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. The Indianapolis Colts select Laiatu Latu.
UCLA. First edge. Ahead of Dallas Turner.
That's the guy who had the medically retired neck.
That's absurd. Ahead of Dallas
medicals must have checked out. And Jared Verse, which is wild.
Wow.
Somebody's going to get a pick. But
YouTube
family, we're out of here. I don't know if you guys
great draft.
Watched this full draft, but
draft.
Man, crazy. Make sure you guys follow us on Crunch on Those YouTube channel you're watching. Instagram, Tyson Talks _ all the socials, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. Make sure if you're listening to us, give us a 5-star review, and we are out.